things back to normal.
Yep.
Although,
like a flickering phase in and out of existence. The world that you are in has came back, and the streets are bustling. Your wounds remain, but all the blood, viscera, and bodies are gone. And the smell is gone too.
So I'm pretty sure we were continuing to the Smith.
yeah.
Okay. Is everyone under the consensus that you are continuing your journey to the blacksmith shop that Curator has come from?
Yeah.
What was that,
yeah.
Quack?
And that we're 5 feet away from?
No, that's a general store, man.
Yeah, we just exited the general store.
Okay. I thought we were walking down the path already or something.
You got out the door and you decided to play around with your cutlass and chuck it into James's chest.
Is Marcus back? I look around for Marcus.
Roll perception.
With or without advantage, with or without advantage.
Reason you want advantage?
I am proficient.
I will allow it.
Oh boy, I got a 7.
You don't notice Marcus anywhere. You look around. You think that you have looked over the crowd fairly thoroughly, and you do not spot Marcus anywhere.
No. Well, Marcus, you there, bud?
So, you call out to Marcus. Oh my god, and there is no response. You have a few passerbys stare at you awkwardly, but no response from Marcus either.
Could I give a look?
Yeah, have any of you guys seen Marcus yet?
I will allow a second check for Marcus. Go ahead and roll perception yourself.
I'll do just a straight roll since I have natural disadvantage and then proficiency.
All right.
17.
All right. You do indeed notice Marcus. He is what looks like asleep underneath a table of one of the street vendors. But suspiciously, a very lovely looking elf woman that is peddling her wares is sitting on a bench there, and Marcus has a perfect view.
I'm just gonna sign disbelief, and I'll just point in his direction.
It's a go that the way.
Oh god.
I say we just leave him.
What was that, Quack?
I don't know if I want to rat him out or not.
Well, good thing, because that elf lady failed her perception as well. So, Kazi is the only one that has noticed that he's down there.
Oh god.
Anyways,
I guess that I will walk over completely ignoring the elf woman, bend down and ask if he's coming or not.
Hey, just give me. And right as he gets about that much out, the elf looks down. She screams and goes to stomp on his face. And she succeeds in doing so. Yeah, it looks like it hurt a lot. Marcus screams out. Ah,
I
shit!
have no sympathy at all.
He tries to scramble off from underneath the desk. He succeeds and he starts running down the road with a giant shit-eating grin on his face.
I was actually going to say that I would look up to the elf woman and say that if she wants, I'll hold him so she can do it again.
Are you going to try and grapple him as he tries to get away?
Yes.
All right.
If she wants. If she wants.
She looks really pissed. Make your proposal.
All right. I'll grapple.
All right. I'll let you roll 20 to see. Roll 20 see if you get your hands on him. I'll let you do either
4.
Nope. Okay. He doesn't even notice that you tried to grab him, and he's gone.
Slippery motherfucker.
You can smell the very heavy scent of hard alcohol as he gets up and gets past you.
Something tells me if he really wants to
bow a
come
little
on-
bit and apologize on his behalf. And then assuming she lets me go, I'll return to the party.
She sighs and she gives you a courteous nod and a bow, and making sure her dress is properly covering herself, she sits back down.
Alright, then I'm gonna return to the party.
Okay.
When he comes back, I'm just gonna sigh and well, if he really wants to come along with something tells me he'll find us again.
Okay, so are you guys continuing to the blacksmithy?
That's where I'm intending to go, and then eventually I want to go to the dock to pick up some clothing.
Okay.
We also need to we
Two
need
of
to get
our
Kazi a weapon and some clothing as well.
okay. Two of our D&D players are self-muted, and that would be James and Royal.
I
Welcome
know what
back.
you're talking about.
Welcome back. Sorry, is there
Hunter,
anything
he's
that
also
we,
muted.
is there anything that we missed? Well, you didn't realize you were muted, or of course, if you did realize, then my bad.
I'm just gonna follow Quack to the thing.
Okay. So everyone's following.
I
I
believe Hunter is muted because he's taking a phone call.
Okay. We can wait a little bit.
Muted. Hear me drinking my tea.
What's that?
I said I was muted, so y'all can't hear me drinking my tea.
It's all right, man. I don't mind hearing you take sips of your drink. Let's take a quick moment while Hunter's AFK to, if you need to use the bathroom real quick or get a drink.
Yep.
Sounds good.
See you back.
Alright. I actually really wanted to just leave Marcus.
I keep getting
Finish it so I can talk to you. All right, sounds good. All right, let me make. I gotta grab this book. Ah.
I'm not finished.
All right. I had all the cards for your guys' spells and shit set aside, but they ended up getting mixed back together. So that's something I'm gonna have to do again sometime.
All right. I'm assuming that there's not really too many spell cards since we're still pretty low level. I
No,
don't
but
think-
they're mixing to my stack of all the spell cards,
Fair
which
enough.
is where the fun comes from.
Yeah.
I was thinking about getting separate decks for all the different classes. I know a lot of the spells cross over, but
Yeah.
it'd just be nice to be
I
like,
mean, that would still help sort some of the other ones out.
yeah. 143. I had my, oops. I don't know what I clicked, but I clicked something and my computer yelled at me. Alright, there's the, had to find the store pages again in my book.
By the way, have you read much about the Shadow Origin sorcerer?
I did. I don't remember most of it now, though. So I'm probably going to have to read
Okay.
it again. You know,
All right. Well, the main thing I was just wanting to make sure that you knew about was that at level, or ever since level 1, the like once per long rest, if I'm like reduced to 0 HP, I can roll a dice against the damage taken plus 5, and on a success, I instead drop to 1 HP, so I stay up.
Yeah.
Essentially,
well,
So-
here's the thing. Especially with,
as long as
you-
it's not radiant or a critical hit.
yeah, especially with like you, Quack, and Hunter. I played with you guys a few times. I've never seen you guys try and do some shisty shit. So I have a lot of trust that what you're saying, you know, you're not going to try and cheat, right? We got that
Mhm.
trust established. So I don't feel like I have to babysit you guys, you know?
No.
So, I definitely appreciate you, you know, filling me in and everything.
Yeah, the most I usually try and do is I try and like reduce the like number of quote unquote surprises that the DM is able to throw at me.
Yeah.
Like making sure I grab identify or like the detection shit,
Yeah.
so that hey, you can't lock me out. Let's try this anyway.
Yeah.
That's usually pretty much most of what I go for.
I understand.
I don't get that option unless I want a multi-class, which I'm not even really too sure what I'm building for at the moment.
Yeah. So I know everyone was going to the smithy with Hunter. You wanted to get your bracelet actually appraised, and now
Yeah.
it's stuck on your wrist. So that's fun.
hmm
Um,
I guess I could still go and do it, just
Yeah.
to kind of like get the details and whatever of it. But I guess I don't really have to worry about people stealing it unless they chop my fucking arm off.
that's fair. Is there anything else you guys wanted to do at the blacksmith, or was that basically it?
I mean,
Um,
I'll look for the halberd. Kazi needs a weapon of some kind.
I don't need no weapon. I was maybe gonna look for. Well, actually, I can't use any armor, but we still need health potions.
All right.
I thought someone other than me needed a weapon. Like, you don't actually have one? I thought.
I am a sorcerer. I mean, I could technically use one, but the Shadow Blade spell is like my rendition of a weapon.
Well, yeah, but it's always. I mean, you can't always have that activated, so it'd probably be good. Because I remember you saying at the end of the last session that you will be defenseless once that wears off.
I said that I can't fight.
Can't
I'm
fight.
not defenseless, but I can't like fight to my potential.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'm just making sure.
Like strictly speaking, I still have a cantrip I can use, and then little makeshift things that I have access to. But
Yeah.
that would be
So-
like more of a desperation fight kind of thing.
Yeah. So, I mean, you still have your quarterstaff.
I do.
Dear Godson, give me the frickin' ball.
I can stick that quarterstaff so far up their ass.
Yeah. It does a solid 1d6 or 1d8, depending on if you're two-handing it.
hmm If I was a druid, I could imbue it to be magical and do an extra like 1d8 or something.
Yeah, and shit, if you guys could find a artificer or something, then they could probably even imbue it with something themselves. You know, God,
hmm
who knows where an artificer might be?
I know, right? Imagine if I could just go and have a artificer go and like imbue it with like darkness or something, where I can just go and cast darkness at will, and I can have 2 concentration spells going.
all right. I just
I would
So-
really bone the party though if it was actually darkness that was imbued in the quarterstaff. Because
everyone would have to fucking stay like
permanent.
everyone would have to stay like a solid fucking
15
30 feet
feet.
away from you just to know what the fuck was going on.
I'm sure
That-
someone here has dark vision.
Oh no, darkness
Dark vision doesn't
is,
work.
That's you need the true vision or whatever for that.
Yep.
Yep.
So,
Yeah. Only magical light and flames can shed any light in darkness.
yeah. Now,
If I
if the
remember right.
creature has like tremor sense or any of the things that don't actually rely on vision itself, that
It's
also kind of negates it. But what? Oh. In spirit, I don't need to adopt you, sweetie. You're already my child. You want me to drop everything and play Roblox with you?
I mean, you
how about this?
already-
After D&D,
You
we'll
already
play
dipped
Roblox.
on one session.
Yeah, I
for
already
her
dipped on
already,
these
if I
guys
recall.
once, so I can't do it right now. But I will. Look at me, Lila. Look at me. I will play with you in Roblox later tonight. Okay. We'll play Roblox later. I promise. Okay. Anyway, so
Greedy women.
she's. I mean, she's 6, but
Greedy.
let me see. So I'm just trying to pre-find things in the price list. So there's, I heard someone say halberd, which was you, right, Quack? He's gone. Okay.
What? No, I'm here. What?
You said that you were going to be looking for halberds.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the main thing I would possibly be interested in equipment wise would be maybe in like some sort of jewelry, enchanted jewelry, or maybe like enchanted cloth
Okay.
or something. Basically,
Well-
enchantment shit. I don't really have proficiency in any armor. I guess I'd be hard pressed for like weapons.
Yeah.
I mean, I have proficiency in like a lot of different weapons. I just don't. I
All right.
guess I could use something, but like you said, I already have a quarterstaff, so
Let's do this. I know Hunter's half
I have
AFK
access to
right
it
now,
currently.
at least because he's on the phone. But you guys are going to make it to the blacksmith. I already rolled. The nothing's happening on the way there. So, you guys get there together. You can kind of branch off. If you're going to the shop, it's set up. So it's kind of like a storefront. You're not being stalked like you were in the general store. So you're free to look around in the store section. You can hear hammering in the back. The smell of smoke and burning coal is pretty heavy. There's also like a wisp of almost electricity in the air.
Could we tell what that electricity is related to, or coming, what it's for, kind of thing?
You as you recognize the smell as magical fire.
Well, I was talking about the electricity.
Yeah. So it
Oh, okay.
instead of like normal fire that's using fuel to burn, which gives off the distinct smoky, cold burning smell. It has like a more electrical smell to the burn instead of whatever fuel it's burning, because it's burning magic.
Yeah. I guess something. I don't expect the smithy to have really too many potions, but I am kind of curious as to like what kind of potions would be in there if there was any.
All right, let me see. All right.
I imagine a
The
first aid
general
kit on the
store
wall.
would be where they would
There.
have like general or like the common potions.
Okay, so I got a short list for you. It's a short list. There is.
Okay.
They have potions of mending. So
Mm.
if you have a sword or something that breaks, you put the pieces back together and you pour it over it, and it'll mend it back together.
Hmm. I am kind of interested in that.
There is a potion of flame, which you pour on something, and it has magical fire damage for 10 minutes. And then there is a potion of electricity at 10 minutes of electrical damage. Probably not a good idea to drink those.
Yeah, probably not.
You just fart fire. No lighter needed.
How much is the mending potion?
The mending potion is a solid 20 gold.
That is pricey.
Yeah. I'm actually cutting it down. Oh.
Damn.
That's
I think I
that's
will.
your with hunter discount.
Oh, that's with the hunter discount.
Yeah.
Well, it is my smithy.
Well,
Oh, he's
you're
back.
a
Oh,
member
there
of
he
it.
is. Welcome to the land of D&D.
Yeah, I know. I'm pulling my dice set out.
I saw.
The fire potion and the 2 electricity potions are 10 silver each,
Oh,
or
10 silver.
1 gold.
I love how you did that. You made it sound cheaper than it actually is.
Yeah.
Just
No.
to fuck with him.
Well, no, the thing is that's like a 10th of the price, or a 20th of the price.
Well, that's the
Of
beautiful thing
the
about being a DM.
Well, one is fixing broken equipment, and one is temporarily enhancing equipment.
Yeah, I know.
So,
I think I'll grab 1 electricity potion
all right, I will
to head up.
add that to your inventory for you, and I'll take the money unless you already did so.
I haven't done so yet.
Okay.
I'm going to be browsing the halberds, inspecting them for the craftsmanship of it. Just from being a warforged, I apparently have natural proficiencies in smithing,
All right.
or at least smith's tools.
I will get to you momentarily.
So what are we doing?
What?
Are we still on me, or are you doing something?
I'm adding the potion to you.
Oh, okay.
Potion. All right, it has been added to your inventory, sir.
All right.
All right. Yes, we're still on you, Kazi.
I guess I also don't expect them to really have any clothing, but I guess I'll give it a quick look anyway.
All right.
Since I
Probability
don't really know what else
dice.
is in here.
They do have some clothing. It's mostly work clothing.
It would be an
Okay.
upgrade from whatever you have, though.
Are
Rags.
they imbued with anything, or are they natural clothing, or like standard clothing? Or
Let me see any enchanted clothing.
I'm not too worried about appearances. So since I kind of grew up the way I look,
There's a set of fire-resistant clothing. Yeah.
I can't imagine that'll be cheap, but I'll ask anyway. How much would that be?
It is a low sum of 1,500 gold.
Oh yeah, yeah. Those.
Considering a full set of fire resist clothing would probably go for like 5K. Yeah, I'd say.
Mhm.
That can I take out a loan?
It's not armor. It's just
Mhm.
clothing. So,
Otherwise, it would be platinum we'd be talking about.
yeah, right?
Oh, I mean, that is essentially platinum.
I know.
That's what. Is that 15 platinum? Is it 100 gold a platinum?
10
Or is it
gold
10
is
gold?
one
10.
platinum.
So
So it'd
it'd
be
be
150.
150 platinum.
Okay.
But
Add an extra 0 if it was armor.
that is the only enchanted clothing here.
Yeah, that's fine. I wasn't really expecting much anyway.
Other than that,
Um,
they have some common work clothes.
Did Quack get his halberd yet?
I'm still-
No, I've been hugging the DM.
Okay. Well, no, because I wanted to do something if this would take about an hour. We'll say.
Well, you
But
can
yeah, I
do
think I'm about done looking around.
you can do stuff for a little bit, Hunter.
Well, what I wanted to do was I wanted to imbue one of the weapons,
Oh, okay.
but it takes an hour to do that.
In-game hour is what you're
Yes.
saying. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
that's
while
fine.
you're doing that, I could just go to the dock and pick up my coat.
Because
Yeah.
I was going to imbue his halberd to give it a plant 1 on attack and damage rolls.
All
It
right.
basically becomes a magic weapon.
We were just talking about you doing something like that, but
Different person.
yeah, a different person. Anyways, yeah, is that all you're doing, Kazi, or is there more that you're looking at?
I think that's about everything because, yeah, looking at my inventory, I'm not really too worried about weapons.
Okay,
So
all right.
I
Quack.
might want to sell my leather armor that I apparently have at some point, though. But
You want to sell your leather armor?
unless there's someone in the party that could use it,
I'm going armorless
okay.
currently.
All right. I want your pistol, Quack.
Give it to me.
I put my hand on it a little protectively.
You'll
while-
never have to reload it again.
Oh, fuck yeah. I pull it out and hold it. You know how much pain in the ass that is trying to do that in the middle of combat?
Oh, yeah, I know. That's why I'm going to do this for you.
All
Have
right,
you seen
hold
his
on. Wait.
cannon?
Tell me again how you just handed this pistol to Hunter.
Oh,
I
God.
just-
I'm about to get shot.
I need to hear it again because I'm not sure I heard you right. So let's make sure I heard you right.
I just pull it right out of the holster and just hand it over to him.
Okay.
I want to know what you heard.
No, don't worry about it. Anyways, so you hand it over to him. Absolutely. There's quite a few halberds here, actually.
And how do I do this?
Most of them are basically carbon copies of each other, but with longer or shorter handles, right? To fit whoever's going to be using it. The halberds are priced at 20 gold. I swear to God, dog. I don't even. You know what? There are 2 halberds that say inquire for a price, and one is super obviously magical because it's glowing.
Can I turn and ask Hunter about it?
Absolutely, you can. Hunter, you know that the two halberds in question, one has a frost or ice enchantment on it, and the other one has a simple light enchantment. So it's basically like always having a torch.
Okay. Well, that one there has a light enchantment, and that one above it is a frost enchantment.
Hmm. Hmm. I could see the use for light, but it's also a beacon. Could
Yeah.
I like? Can if you like put a cloth over it, does it turn it off?
I think it would dampen it. I don't know about turning it off. It's not really a light switch.
Dear God, I'm trying to read out of a book, son. You can't shut all the
Also-
lights off on me.
What weapon is Quack handing me in the compendium? Is it just a regular pistol?
It is a flintlock pistol.
It is considered pistol Renaissance era or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't think I have access
Hold
to
on.
that in the weapons tree. What's the damage on it?
1d10 plus 2.
Okay, so there's a pistol in the compendium that's a 1d10.
Yeah, the Renaissance era is just like the
That's just talking about the
flavor
ammunition.
of pistol.
It's just talking about the bullets are considered bullets Renaissance and bullets modern.
No.
Because for me to use this infusing skill, I have to pick an item that exists. I don't think I can create an item.
I mean, I would have to add this to the one in my inventory already, right?
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out is how to do.
Okay, so you can. It's kind of hard with D&D Beyond sometimes, but you can take the. Let's say you go into equipment, right? And then you grab the item in question, and then there's a customize option on it that you can add
Yeah, that's how I
notes to
changed
and
the
stuff.
name.
Yeah. So
And I could just tell it hasn't. I know it has infinite ammo. I no longer need to reload.
Well, hold on. I'll send you what it actually does for you.
Okay,
It's
and then
actually a
I'll
whole spew.
Can I ask how strong this light enchantment is?
make an Arcana check.
16.
You'd say it's for contextual purposes. It's higher than your current spell abilities, but out of
Okay.
character, it's level 4 light enchantment.
Okay. So my darkness spell wouldn't fuck it.
No.
Okay.
I could think of a really
The last
convoluted way of doing it, but it would kind of fuck with my character real hard.
Well, the last paragraph of the darkness spell reads that if any spell's area overlaps with an area of light created by a spell of second level or lower, the spell that created the light is dispelled. So if it's second level or lower, my
Yeah.
interpretation would mean that it would lose its enchantment if it entered my darkness spell.
There's a little bit of I'm going to call it D&D magic behind enchanted items that I'd have to delve into if the instance occurred. But last time, and I want to say it was a little out of circumstance or kind of a unique position, but one of my previous campaigns, magical item that was dispelled ended up exploding. Oh, that was fun.
Oh, I could just give it a damage bonus of +1 and then add this to the description.
Yeah. That
That's what I'll
is
do.
perfectly
copy
fine.
paste. Yeah. I'll
Um,
Like I
copy
said, it's,
that. I'll copy the text into the notes for it.
like I said, it does a whole lot. It makes a pistol like that very broken.
well, I
No, that
mean,
would
he
make
doesn't
sense.
have to spend a turn fiddling with ammo for one, but yeah.
Or yeah, we had discussed in DMs last time a bonus action, depending.
Yeah.
This basically nullifies all of it.
Oh.
Reading through the spell, now I'm kind of curious. Is there like a bowl or a helmet in the store?
Is there a bowl
Because
or a
apparently
helmet?
I can make. Because reading this, it sounds or it seems like I can kind of make a cone of darkness if I cast a spell on the inside of a bowl or helmet.
You absolutely can. Think of it like a light bulb, but it's darkness
Mhm.
instead.
Yeah, that's kind of what. That
I have
way I
that
can
bowl.
kind of
Okay.
fight the enemy in some circumstances and not my allies.
So you're not the only
But-
one for this. I had a guy. He had the idea of like a headlamp, but for darkness instead.
Mhm. Well, that's kind of what I was getting into, but
Yeah.
I don't think that. Well, they might have like lanterns where there's just like a singular like ray of light that can shine through, but if you're using candles, I don't think it's very useful. I guess because you would just smother the fire.
No.
We can
But
finish with Crack first, and then we can go through everybody else's turn before we come back to what I'm gonna do.
Flintlock pistol, with what is the name of the
Repeating
Yeah.
shot.
okay.
with
So now, and so you guys are doing that, right? Real quick, I'll let you guys continue. But, were you interested in any of the halberds, Quack? Aside from the two that I can tell you right now, cannot afford.
yeah, I just curious about them. I'll probably just pick up a well-crafted one that is meant for my size, honestly.
Okay. The standard price was 20 gold pieces for one of the halberds. Hunter would know immediately that he has a guild discount here because he's part of the guild, right? So he gets to buy non-enchanted items for 50% off and enchanted items for 25. So
We still don't have enough gold to buy you that halberd.
No.
Even if we pulled everything together, I'm pretty sure we don't have enough gold.
yeah, but
I
the
have no
normal
reason-
halberds are 20 gold apiece.
Yeah.
And
I have no reason to keep the bullets now, right? I could sell them.
you could sell the bullets if you wanted to.
I could always keep them for aesthetic purposes, so people don't think it's an enchanted pistol.
Oh, that's
I don't have a
it's up to you.
bandolier at all.
Something that could be done is you pour this electric potion I just purchased on those bullets, and you just chuck them at people.
I don't know how long a potion lasts.
10 minutes.
Be an action in combat. It'd be interesting, at least.
I think I'm just gonna sell them. I don't see a need for. I mean, I could take the.
You don't want to just set up like a water puddle and like have a little trap where you just toss the bullets in there and fry the person.
Oh. You would. How much ammo do you have, Quack?
I currently have 19 because I used one.
19.
I'm just coming up with
19
creative
plus
ways
one
of
already
doing it.
in the flintlock.
Keep the ammo for now, because you still have to attune to the pistol.
Yeah, you do have to attune to the pistol, and that takes time.
For me,
Okay.
it's automatic, but I'm foregoing it so you can do it. So after a long rest, you'll be able to use this pistol as the enchanted pistol.
Okay. Yeah, then I'll
Until
keep
then,
it
it's just
for
a
now.
basic pistol.
No.
Okay, I'll keep it for now.
All right. What was that, Kazi? I didn't catch what you said, buddy.
I was just coming up with creative ways to try and use the bullets.
Oh,
Is all
yeah.
I was trying to say.
I mean, I
I had-
don't want to give you guys too many ideas, so I'll keep my mouth shut on that one.
I have plenty of ideas, so
I have a jug or a pitcher, whatever you could use for that darkness thing you want.
to just pour darkness on people. Blech.
could I turn that into a bag of holding?
Hey,
I
you already have a.
I'm just saying, could I turn a pitcher into a bag of holding? Is that a thing?
I don't think so because it specifies that you need a bag.
It's got to be something that you can open up and close. Hold on, I think my daughter's getting into something.
Well, it's called jug or pitcher.
So what you're saying is if I put a lid on it,
You put a cork in the jug.
I can effectively make it a bag of holding.
You just gotta dump out everything that's inside it because you can't fit your hand through the jug neck.
Now I gotta put this up and talking.
Ugh. I mean, depend if it's a
What-
big
what
enough
hand?
pitcher, I can fit my hand in a couple pitchers.
No, not
You break off
a
the
pitcher. You
yeah,
can't generally have
Okay,
a
so-
lid on, but a jug you can have a cork in.
This is true.
Part of the thing that you need for the bag of holding is to be able to open the bag, so you
We
can.
discovered we're going to put a cork in the top of it.
Oh,
Although I think you gave it to me and it's a pitcher, not a jug.
Well, the cork isn't the same as having like
Okay.
an attached lid, though.
all right. While you guys are brainstorming, James or Royal, is there anything you want to look at while you're in the smithy?
Let me think.
Royal and James.
I'm currently thinking. Are there any like great swords here?
There are great swords here. They're 50 gold pieces apiece. And there is no enchanted ones.
Okay.
But there are great swords. Do you have 50 gold?
No.
Okay.
I mean, if I buy it, it's half off, right?
Yeah, the non-enchanted ones for you are half off, so it'd be 25 gold.
Is that more enticing for you? You give me 25 gold and I'll buy it for you.
I don't have 25 gold.
Didn't we all just get 30 though?
Yeah.
What?
Royal, you have 39 gold, buddy.
Oh.
I'll be right back.
I might like. Oh no.
My voice box is very good right now.
I cannot understand you, James.
I don't think he's talking to us.
That would make sense then.
Okay.
Should find out if you get a discount on potions too. I'm minorly interested in the potion amending.
Let me turn this up real quick. So,
I mean, I'm in the blacksmith guild, so I don't know if they account for potions.
I don't know.
I would assume it
But
is
they
just
sell it here.
in-house made. Yeah, they may sell it here,
Yeah.
but I can only get it on certain items.
I don't know.
We can
That's why I
ask.
said should find out.
Money gets back, yeah.
Wonder how long we think he's going to be.
probably not very long.
Okay. So I don't have 2 minutes to nuke some chicken.
I mean, you might, I don't know.
I'll just eat it cold. I don't care.
Yes, Tim can.
All I did was tell the Sentinel bot that humans are technically brained pilots piloting a bone mech with me armor, and it gave me a 3-paragraph essay on some random thing in relation to the subject.
What happened?
Apparently, the AI confused your child.
Oh, perfect.
What? Oh, I told the robot that
What?
that humans were brain pilots piloting a bone mech with meat armor, and it said something somewhat in relation to the subject.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
kind of funny.
paragraph.
Yeah, I don't know why the Sentinel's talking to us all of a sudden, but I'm down with it. Anyways, so are you getting the great sword, Mr. Royal? Or are you letting that one pass by?
Am I putting the halberd in my inventory? It doesn't matter to me who do. I just don't want to double.
Yeah, go ahead. It'd be 10 gold and yeah, the halberd.
Is there plate armor here?
Okay.
Plate armor? Yeah, there is indeed plate armor. It is the low price of 1,500 gold a set.
Do I
Absolutely
get a
not.
discount on that?
What's that?
Do I get discount on everything or just weapons?
I'm gonna keep with what I originally said, which is anything that's not enchanted, you get 50% off, and anything that is, you get 25%.
What are
I was-
potions considered?
Yeah, I was bouncing or asking Hunter about the potion amending while you were gone.
I'm going to consider potions as enchanted because they perform magical deeds.
That's what I
Okay,
was
so it would
leaning
be It would be 25% off then.
20.
I was kind of assuming it would be like 0% since it's not like made in house necessarily.
I
And that's
understand,
what Hunter
but
was thinking too.
I said what
I
I
won't-
said, and I'm suck.
You know,
I'm a bite the bullet on.
You're just going to suck it up because it's the one spot that we're going to have this option.
Yeah. Yep.
Guess where we're doing all our shopping, guys?
I guess I'll. Would you be willing to buy this and I'll give you the gold for it?
It depends on how much it is.
It's
20.
20 gold normally.
That'd be 15 for you.
Okay. So, all right. Let me get math. So 15. Are we buying the great sword or no?
I would like the great sword.
Okay.
I'll hand you the gold.
Is there anything else that's being purchased under discount?
Well, yeah, the halberd, but we're
What's the price of the halberd at half?
it's 10. I will just say I gave you the 10 gold and you bought it, and it's now mine. It's easier that way.
As long as you subtracted the gold from your inventory.
Mm-hmm.
I
did.
Is there anything you're looking for?
I'm gonna see if they have any machetes.
Machetes? that would. I'm going to say that they do have machetes, but let me see if that's an actual weapon type or if I need to just consider
No.
that as a short sword.
It would
Scimitar
be a
might be a better
scimitar.
option.
Yeah, I guess it really depends on the kind of machete, but yeah,
Scimitar.
scimitar would be closer.
Because it's got one blade.
Yeah.
I think they do the same damage
And
anyway.
it's not pointed either, so it would be like entirely slashing damage for a machete. So
And that's what a machete does.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
that's what I was
Okay.
saying. It was a machete.
So
Slashing slash chopping.
mechanics wise, it would be a scimitar, but you can call it a machete all you want.
In other words, you can just rename the item if you want.
Yep.
What I did for the cutlass. So
It'd be 25 gold before the discount. So it'd be 17 gold and no, not 17 gold. 12
12 and a half.
gold and 5 silver.
I thought you said it was 50 before discount.
No, I'm talking about the scimitar right now.
Oh, the scimitar. Okay.
The
Yeah.
great sword was 50 before discount.
Yep. So do you want to spend 12 and a half gold on a machete, James?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
I will. Do you want me to go ahead and do that for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't really know how to do much on the website on mobile.
All right. So you'd go into your inventory and you do stuff from there. But hey, you never added your 30 gold from getting the quest like you were supposed to. So I'll do that real quick.
Okay.
Add, and then I'll take out the gold and silver for you for that item, and then I'll add it for you. There we go. And then, yeah. And then, oh, add to equipment.
Oh shit. I don't
You
know.
okay?
'Cause you said about attunement.
Yeah.
The weapon. I can't just randomly attune that. I have to make it magical somehow. I might
It'll
have
be
to.
magical after what he did to it.
Yeah, but the thing is, he didn't make it magical. I just customized it to have all of the stats of that. I'll have to like remove it.
Mm,
I'll have to remove the common one because you can have a pistol +1.
is there a pistol +1?
Yes.
Okay. Then you could effectively add that to your inventory, but I don't know if because of the infusion I'm giving it, you have to enchant it, right? The pistol +1 won't necessarily require you to enchant it, so my suggestion is just put a note in it saying attuned. And just keep in mind you only have 2 slots you could attune to after that.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if the pistol +1 requires a slot.
It won't.
Can I?
She's getting a little excited over there. You can paint. Alright. Let me see.
I wish there was a way you could make this and just like give it to me in D&D Beyond.
There is a way for a custom item.
Yeah. There is a way for a custom item. Let me look at this.
Yeah, but can you make the custom item need attunement? Is the issue?
He might be able to because he's the dungeon master.
What?
Yeah,
Hold on.
can you change the pistol to require attunement?
To require attunement? Okay, so I'll check real quick. Not at a quick glance, but I could go into the tools and do so. Oh,
Because I'll find a way. I'll just find some random thing to fill that slot and just say placeholder. I'll name it placeholder for the pistol.
You just want something random?
I just want something to fill that attunement slot so that way I just don't forget that. And be like, hey, I have a third attunement slot I haven't used yet. When it is being used.
alright, so what is the enchantment for? Again?
Called repeating shot. I
think I got get the ring of poison resistance. That way it adds no bonus stats to you.
Alright.
And you requires attunement.
Alright, so hold on. What is
let me send it to you. I still have it copied
alright.
from when Hunter sent it to me.
It's a fun enchantment for guns.
Seems broken as shit for any one-handed ranged weapon.
I have the flying one.
Well, a lot of the infusions an artificer can do are very broken. The catch is, I can only have a maximum of 6 at level 20. So, it may be a super strong enchantment, but I can't just enchant everything in the world.
Yeah. And you have a certain amount of enchantments you can maintain at a time anyways.
Mhm.
So
Right now it's 2.
yep.
I'm giving you one of the 2 I can enchant.
We'll get to the Undercity eventually, guys.
Sure will.
One of these days. It just took us like a month and a half to make it to the smithy.
Right.
It wasn't that long.
It is a month. It was a month. Because there's the first 2 weeks, then no week, and then now that's 4 weeks. Oh yeah.
No, it was first 3, then no week.
Oh, that's fair. Oh, a month
But
and a
to be
quarter.
fair, we are only doing like 2 to 3 hour sessions. So,
Well,
I mean, 1 to 3.
yeah, it's been 1 to 2 so far. So
So it's mostly us getting set up and going. So,
Yeah.
I'm
What does
good.
Buns of do?
Why?
what does what?
Buns of
Fudge.
power.
You'll have
I
a
think
lot.
Quack
of learning
and
to do.
your dad is the one with the most information on that one.
Why did this
Another
change?
person.
Ah, come on.
Specific to your dad's world.
I just finished this fucking pistol and it broke.
Huh?
What's the fucking spell called again that you're tuning it with?
It's called repeating shot.
Let's try this again. Requires attunement. Save.
And it will take a long rest to actually attune to it, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I imagine we'll be taking some kind of long rest before we actually go into the Underdark or
I hope
Undercity.
so.
And you'd assume so. Alright. Me. Alright. And then I'm going to go into manage your inventory. And add items.
Plop.
To equipment. I said add items, god damn it.
Probably gonna need to refresh my page, aren't I?
I'm probably going
Probably
to.
just the inventory.
I'm going to have to eat my own fucking sock here in a second. 'Cause-
Why?
Well,
Well,
it could just be something that could be done outside the session if you wanted.
yeah, that's fine. I'm going to share the page with you, Quack. Oh, you can figure out how to do the thing. All right. Anyways,
Shit. I think I probably would have to have, since it's not you. I think you're gonna have to add it to the session, like you did the feat, because I would have to add this to collection to use it, and that requires the premium.
Roger.
Easy way to do it. Get a ring of poison resistance and add it to your inventory and then attune to that.
Yeah, I'll just name it placeholder.
Name it
for-
placeholder for the pistol. That way, you have your attunement slot used, and that ring does require attunement.
Well,
So, for now, that'll solve the issue.
And then we can figure out this other thing.
Yeah, you can figure it out
Yeah.
later.
the item's created. It's just got to be implemented, which we can do anytime. All right.
So I'll hand 15 gold to Hunter for the potion of mending. So
Alright.
I just removed that from my inventory.
Poison resistance, which I already have poison resistance.
That's why I suggested that, because then it doesn't overflict any skills.
All right. And then I'll add a potion of mending to you, Zales. Zales.
I was just pronouncing it Zelize.
Uh,
Like the lies, but Zelize.
Is that right? What you're getting at.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
A little ironic given how often I've lied so far in character.
Right.
I think I'm the most lawful one here at the moment.
Okay, oh shit, what did was it 47 years ago I stopped being a pirate?
Something like that.
Which is kind of funny considering you're a drow.
Yep.
Although I guess lawful evil is not.
I haven't really been
lawful.
evil. Have you
Well,
seen me do anything evil yet?
You can be lawful without being good, necessarily.
I don't know.
Although,
All right, it is added. There you go, buddy. All right. Anyone else need blacksmithy?
yeah, 47.
Just the attunement on the bracelet, I think, is all that's left. Unless James wants something or Royal.
James Royal, is there anything else you want in here or to look for?
Good. For now.
Was the greatsword purchased out of curiosity?
Yeah, did
If
you
you
add it?
subtract the 25 gold, it has been purchased for you.
Did you add it to your inventory, Royal?
How about I can do that real quick?
Okay.
I did not mean to do that.
Liar.
Hmm.
How much
No,
does
I
it
meant
cost with the discount?
25 gold.
Yeah, this real quick.
I have a master in with halberd.
So what, you have double your proficiency with it?
Yeah, Toxic made apparently a while ago. He made a homebrew thing called Mastery of Weapon.
Yep.
I think I remember you talking about that before.
Yep. I told you guys it was there and available.
Yeah, it's shared in the. I'm getting repeat from someone's mic.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's difficult for me to decide what I want to do for like my standard weapon. Because technically speaking, for me to cast my spells, I need to have my smith tools at the ready. If I understand this correctly.
Can you
So-
roll a nat 1 with the smith tools?
Theoretically, yes.
Because that's what Mastery of Weapons does. It prevents you from rolling a nat 1.
Because
Mm-hmm.
but I can't really attack somebody with smith tools. I mean, it's got a hammer, right?
Yeah,
It
I
has
guess
a
the thing
hammer.
is, does the feat work on what are they called?
Tools.
Channeling tools? Catalyst?
Focuses.
Focuses,
Like
yeah.
arcane focus.
Does the feat work for focuses? Because technically your smithing tools are your focus.
Well, it's so if I understand it correctly. Let me see if I can find it again. Any artisan tool will do. I just have to have it in hand to cast. So it can be thieves' tools, alchem or leatherworkers' tools, tinker's tools, any tools that I can use, basically, have to be in my hand.
Oh.
Actually, that's something else I could look for, I guess. Toxic. Would there be thieves' tools?
Would there be what tools?
Thieves' tools. I would assume that they would be kind of metalworky, so they might have something.
Okay, so
But at the same time, that's not something general store or most stores would want to go and readily sell.
and all the tools that would be in a thieves toolkit are here, but they're not in a kit as a thieves toolkit, right? That's something that's usually assembled and sold together if you're looking for a thieves toolkit, but you could still find all the tools that go in one here as their original intended purpose sold as tool. Right? So like
Do I have like a price as far as what buying them separately would come out to be, or
Might
I'm
find
assuming it
thieves
would be
at
more
the top.
expensive to buy the components for it than to buy the kit itself. but
yeah, generally.
I already have a thieves toolkit.
I don't know that.
I'm telling you. If I was listening to you inquire about all the tools, I would just say I already have a thieves toolkit that I am proficient with. Would you like to know all the tools I'm proficient with?
I mean, we could go over it when we go to like settle in for the night. I don't know if we want
Okay,
to
so
have that conversation here in the
let me
smithy.
see. To buy all the tools separately and assemble it yourself, it'd be about 30 gold. Whereas if you'd go to like a thieves guild or you know one of the normal shops down in the undercity where you could buy them at, it'd be about 25 gold.
Oh, okay.
But would it be discounted in
assuming-
half for me?
Well, yeah, they're not enchanted. He would be buying the tools separately. So it'd be about 15 gold with the discount to assemble your own thieves toolkit.
And that would be saving 10 gold.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that I would inquire about the curator going and buying the components to make an thieves tool set.
Okay.
Would you be willing to, Hunter?
Not a problem.
Okay. I
Do
guess
you
I'll
have
hand them
gold?
another 15 gold. I mean, I've effectively spent 31 gold just in this one outing. So
I mean, I guess as you guys are like doing all this, I'm just kind of doing
Walking
some
back.
in a fairly open area. I'm like doing very basic routines with the halberd to kind of get it back familiar with it.
Mm.
Been so
Let me
long.
see. All right.
haven't-
Absolutely no one seems to give a shit that you're swinging around a weapon in a public area. So, I guess.
I'm just testing the merchandise. Like, are you?
No, I'm just telling you. No one seems to care that you're swinging it around and doing the like moves. The practice, like, yeah, does this work? It's like someone like opening and closing a pair of scissors they just picked up. Like,
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm just testing,
yeah,
getting the feel for it again.
yep. Okay, so
And it's smithy. That's kind of expected, in my opinion.
yeah, y'all do all that. Go ahead and deduct your gold, add your thieves toolkit, all that good stuff. Anything else here in the smithy, gentlemen?
nope.
I think we covered
Not
everybody.
that,
What was that, Royal?
not that I can think of.
All right. James, anything else? Okay. Were you messing around on other Discord servers?
I was clicking on the thing, it was unmuting.
Okay. Anything else you need or want to look at in the blacksmith shop while you guys are still here?
Just
No, think
the
of-
bracelet
Okay.
still.
Okay.
Still need to get that appraised.
So you're gonna look for someone to appraise it. Thankfully, Hunter can direct you to who would be the best appraiser currently here, which is some weirdo named Jeb.
That you just came up with on the spot.
That's half of my job.
I know. That's why I had to say it.
That sounds absolutely wonderful.
And I will even put it in the public notes right now.
Made up on the spot.
Jeb is the
The appraiser.
appraiser at the Smithy Guild in Thule. Made up on the spot.
And now he's a key member of society.
Yep. Jeb is
He
here
is
to
the most
stay.
important person in the game. We must drag him everywhere.
No.
No,
I mean, technically speaking, we would have the ability to do that with 2 Warforged in the party.
Okay. So, you guys go to Jeb, and you get there, and Hunter is wholly unsurprised. But the rest of the party might be. The tiniest chair, it's about, 3-4 inches tall. And there's a little pixie sitting in the chair, reading the smallest book that you have seen.
Well, aren't you the cute one?
And Hunter, you know this to be Jeb.
Like, hey, Jeb, what's up?
Jeb slams their book shut, which sounds more like a piece of cotton falling to you guys. Stands up, twirls around, apron still on, somehow absolutely covered in oil and soot, despite the room that they're in being absolutely immaculate. Hey! What are you doing back? Didn't you leave?
Yeah, this guy over here needs his bracelet appraised.
Yes. Okay.
kind of stuck on my arm.
Oh, okay. Jeb flies up and kind of like circles around your wrist a little bit and doing some poking and prodding with.
I'd like to remove the gem for him and like show him the inside.
Yes. I think I know what this is. And Jeb flies over to an actually fairly sizable bookshelf and pulls out a little book. It's about the size of a fingernail. And flips through the pages. It's like, yes, this does indeed seem to be what I think it is. But to truly test it out, you should go outside and slap somebody else's hand so hard that it hurts.
I immediately look over at Curator.
I'd be willing to help with that.
Royal wants to help with that.
Yes.
Okay. I
What,
guess
do it
I'll
outside?
go outside with Royal.
Okay, so you guys go outside. And you're going to high five with enough power to hurt each other's hands.
Yep.
All right, I want you
I'll hit with the intent to hurt.
Okay. I want both of you with advantage to roll attack. Unarmed attack.
So action checks. Oh, 9.
Alright, what do I click on to roll?
A D20.
Unarmed.
Under actions, you should have a thing called unarmed attack, and you right click on the hit DC, and then click on advantage, and then just roll.
How the hell did you roll a 9?
Well, I rolled a 2 and a 6, and I had +3 to my unarmed strikes.
All right, so
Do we both roll with advantage? I didn't remember.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you roll with advantage.
Yep.
Not that you need it, because you definitely hit me.
okay, so how I'm going to do this is because you are trying to hit each other and let each other hit each other, you only have to succeed half of the armor class of the other person. So, I say this because, I've seen people fail a high five before.
Like they were just about to?
Yep. So go ahead and roll for damage. It's a 1d4. Or, no, it's just... I'm going to have you
It's
roll a
straight two for me.
1d4.
Okay.
Oh, wait. That's the wrong
A
thing.
1. No, I shouldn't use unarmed strikes. That is what I'm gathering.
Yeah, don't use the one. Yeah, you are not having good rolls with these.
I'm a spellcaster, man.
I'm just.
Alright, so...
But when I rolled to hit you, Hunter,
Five.
I sure as heck rolled to hit you.
Okay. So, both of you are going to take 5 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, beautiful.
But I still had 10 HP.
That high five slaps. It cracks. Your hands fucking hurt. And Mr. Zalias, I want you to roll acrobatics real quick.
Someone's going fine.
Jesus Christ. What did you hit? Oh my god, guys.
5. I rolled a 2.
Kazi,
Each.
your body immediately
Call it
leaves the ground and you smash into the nearest object to you.
I'm gonna start laughing.
Real
I
quick,
already
Royal.
added Thieves' Tools.
What?
I just got a pop-up saying that Thieves' Tools was added to my inventory. I already added them.
I didn't do that.
Oh.
It just
It was
Oh.
probably
took
just
forever.
delayed.
Oh,
Yeah, it was D&D Beyond is being weird. It told me I got twice that I got added the ring, and the second time it told me that it was, I don't know, 5 minutes later
Yeah.
after I actually added it.
Alright. Anyway,
Royal.
back to it.
You barely have enough time to try and react. Zalias is catapulting to you through the air. What are you gonna do?
Catch him.
All right. Kazi, are you going to resist him trying to grapple you?
I don't think I'd be really able to.
All right.
From the shock and the fact I am flying from a high five.
Airborne.
I don't think it would be the first thing on my mind.
All right, I want you to roll a dexterity saving throw, Royal, to see if you get this.
I'm just laughing my ass off this entire time.
Oh, I was really
14
hoping.
What was that, Royal?
I said it is 14 good.
14 is good enough. You wrap your arm around Zalai's as he flies through the air, and he drags you along with him. All right.
Oh, what?
Now you both are hurtling towards the wall.
I somehow laugh and start laughing even harder.
Can I like walk out just before the impact and say "Don't dent the wall"?
Uh,
Well, it would be your enchanter's idea that this happened, so.
no. I mean, you absolutely can, but they're already flinging through the air at, mock what the hell's going on.
Okay, then I'm gonna ask Deb. Is he about to eat shit?
Yeah.
What has he got on?
Okay, so you both. Ed, are you both going to do anything with the information that you're about to smash into the wall?
Hugging each other.
Yeah, other than hugging each other.
All I can do is try and get, like, footing or prepare for an impact.
Let me see if I can find it.
All right, acrobatics with advantage.
Like, the only other thing I could do is just stab my staff into the ground and try and slow myself. Acrobatics. 21.
Much better than the last
You,
rolls.
you go to brace yourself from hitting the wall, and you just fucking stop. Okay. And you're
Like, I'm just floating in the air now.
Yep, you're just fucking floating in the air. All right.
Wait, so what? Okay.
And you're
I'm
just
assuming
hanging
I
off
have
him at
Royal
this point,
also then?
Royal. Yeah.
Huh?
Royal's just hanging off you at this point. Okay.
No.
Jeb begins to speak. It would appear as though you have one of the many puns of power on you. Now, you can't take it off without eliminating the enchantment, but it would find its way onto another bracelet somewhere in the world. It's called the High Five bracelet. It's like a cursed item that you can't remove it willingly. But while you're wearing it, when you give someone a good hearty slap to the hand, depending on how hard you slap their hand, you can fly for a longer and longer amount of time by how good of a high five you give them.
What if we repeatedly high five in the air?
When you say puns of power, I'm gonna like dead stop my laughing, and I just no, those are a myth. No.
Well, there's one right there. So you go ahead and tell the bracelet that it's a myth.
That's just a sailor's. It's just a sailor's legend. They're not real. They're not real. The
I'm
horror
just gonna
stories
look
I've
at
heard
you
of
in
those.
disbelief as I'm just floating here with a dragonborn hanging off me.
Perhaps you would like to try it out.
All right,
Those are
so
horror stories I've
Kazi,
heard.
so you know you have 5 minutes of flying. You know that, your character doesn't.
And I'm just gonna try and figure out how to descend. Like,
I'm gonna let
start
go of
swimming
him.
downward, or just try and like stand up and
You
hoping gravity will take hold.
okay, so you guys see Kazi like just free rotate in the air like he's weightless and go to swim towards the ground and just face plant into the floor.
I ended up eating that dirt.
Okay, that makes it a little better.
So how do I disenchant this?
You're gonna need one hell of a fucking disenchanter for that.
You're gonna need someone much more powerful than me.
Do we know anybody that can regrow limbs?
Theoretically, I might be able to attach an automaton arm to you.
I'd like to.
That sounds really
that.
cool.
This is theoretical. I don't know how well your body works, but I can certainly try.
We chop
I
him up
don't
his
need
arm.
a machine trying to go and turn an organic being like me into another machine. I'll pass.
What, you want Skynet?
So if I understand this right, just don't high five anyone, and it's just a bracelet.
That's
The
what I
issue
heard.
is that others can high five me and send me flying into a fucking wall.
Well, just don't like raise that
Headbutt them
hand.
instead.
High five with the other hand if you have to.
I mean, shit, you're from the slums, dude. No one's gonna high five you.
I'm just
High
going to point
five
over
you.
to Royal.
That was a test.
He
You
still high
asked him.
fived me.
Oh, you know,
I'm
Mr.
gonna
Pophead is going
high
to do it
five
again.
to the hands with the bracelet thing.
What?
Look at whoever said that with a smug eating grin or whatever it was.
In theory, could we kill him and bring him back to life? Would that allow us to take the bracelet off if we took the bracelet off and put him back to life?
I mean, you absolutely can try.
I don't know if I'd be willing to experiment with this.
You know, this is conversations we've had the last time, 4 years ago, when we were
I
in
know.
Sons of Power.
I can't remember what pun we had then either.
The
You
worst
had a-
part is it hasn't even been 24 hours since my character has been hunted, so I don't think he'd react the best to having people talk about that at the moment.
It was plot armor and
Plot armor was
the
one of them.
cowbell.
Yep, that was
For,
lots of pain.
you ring the cowbell and say, and you got to tell the joke. What do you call a cow with no legs? And then the
Ground
bell would resonate. Ground beef. And ground beef would fall.
Well, yeah, a chunk of ground beef would fall out of the sky. That's
Yup.
right.
Varying size.
Yep.
I remember we used that and tried to sell as much ground beef as we could.
Yeah, I mean, you guys were in a place that didn't have
Meat.
access to normal food.
So we were getting a killing.
And the tons of power didn't seem to be affected by the magical distortion that was going on there. So that was, beneficial to you guys. But
Yeah. We would need one hell of a powerful fucking disenchantment to try and disenchant a ton of power.
everyone. But let me check everyone's passive perception again real quick.
Mine's 14.
Everyone, okay. What's everyone's passive perception? Since you all should have your character sheets up, I assume.
13.
13.
There's perception.
What's your passive perception, Royal and James?
Let me check real quick.
8.
Don't tell me I got the highest passive perception.
I think so.
I think James is being mauled by a dog.
Where's?
Well, it's based off of wisdom, and my wisdom is just 12. It's like, yeah, it's my second worst.
But
My worst being intelligence.
I'll just look at it, James. 14. You're 14. All right, everyone roll perception.
We are rolling perception. Okay.
Is it Bredo?
It is.
Yes. Is it advantage if you're proficient?
I will allow it.
-1.
Oh, perfect.
How the fuck?
I rolled a 14 with disadvantage.
Perception.
I should start just rolling with disadvantage.
All right.
Roll higher than when I do with advantage.
23.
All right. You you notice Jeb there side-eyeing the living shit out of you, Hunter.
What?
Royal, you are so oblivious to the existence of the world that you have fallen asleep standing up.
Oh, damn.
Yay.
James, you also notice Jeb side-eyeing the living crap out of Hunter. And Finrick, you also notice.
What did I do?
Right, so I
Do
don't
I know
notice.
his name? Do I know Jeb's name?
You,
Yeah, I introduced him.
yeah,
Oh,
he.
you did?
Yep. But why? Do you carry that thing around with you all the time? Is pointing at your old master's bag.
Well, of course I do. Why wouldn't I?
Interesting choice. Anyways, I am a busy man. I'm going to go and read my books.
Well, thanks for the appraisal, Jeb.
You're very welcome. Leave that. Don't bring that into my office, please. And he goes back inside.
We will avoid high fives for the foreseeable future.
What are you talking about? That is.
And everyone can notice that Royal is standing there, just like drooling and like half asleep.
I'm gonna shake him to consciousness of some sort. You good, dude?
All right, you were broken out of your daydream, Royal.
I don't know. I'm just tired.
Oh. So y'all wrap up at the blacksmith. Are you guys still going to the leatherworking shop over by the docks?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing anyway. You guys
It should be a quick 5 seconds, though.
Oh, okay, so you guys start heading over to the leatherworking shop at the docks, and the streets are busy. Everyone's bustling around. You can smell a fresh waft of the scent of freshly gutted fish. A fishing boat must have just arrived in the port. Everyone's excited. And you can see the maidens. They like to bring down large bunches of flowers down towards the dock to kind of lighten the smell a little bit so it doesn't overwhelm the city.
Man, I never got this kind of welcome when I came to sell fish.
What did you sell them? Because these guys got plenty of fish.
Look, I was a 3-man operation.
Now, when you guys get there, you see this massive fishing boat. It's a converted galleon that was turned into a fishing vessel, and it drags these huge nets behind it. And they're offloading just literal tons of fish.
Maybe that's why.
I'm gonna just stare in awe at the ship, take my hat off, and hold it against my chest. Beautiful.
It truly touches you. Everyone just can see this very odd display of Finrick standing there paying the utmost respect to an inanimate object.
You okay there, buddy?
Uh, um,
Let him have his moment.
I don't know. I don't know. If, I was just gonna say it's the same. It's the same. I don't know, model that I used to captain.
Now, what happened to your ship?
King's Navy.
You mean the captain didn't go down with his ship?
Pirate
I
then?
did. Yeah, it was.
Huh.
47 years ago.
Wonder how that ended. Well, I guess you're here, so we
Um,
know how it ended.
You see how like the like my torso and like left arm is the only thing that's made out of brass anymore? That's all that was left of me.
Hmm.
And did
I
we
watched
learn a
up on-
lesson?
I washed up on shore, and they put me back together.
I mean, I might have a couple spare parts to put metal back in you if you really want.
Yeah, wood works.
Pun.
No, right.
So what did we come to the dock for?
Level.
Leather
Mhm.
workers wear a nice jacket and other sailors' attire, like a doublet.
Alright, I guess I'll start looking around for a shop that might have something like that.
Well, you guys already were going to. I don't remember what it's called right offhand, but there's already a leather store that you guys were going to. I know, I believe both Quack and Hunter were aware of its existence from being to the dock several times. Why it's not in my digital notes means I wrote it down for some reason, and I don't know where I put that note. But, so I'm going to make a new name for it. You guys are going to Bootstraps and Tallywhacks.
Sounds awesome.
It probably was something similar to that.
What's that?
It was probably something similar to that.
Yeah.
The first one you get, the first name.
I think it's a great name.
You guys go into the store, and there's a leather worker
I'll be
sitting behind the desk. What's that?
Yeah. I was just trying to say that I think I'll look for a jacket. Also, just so that I have pockets to hide my hands, so no one can find me.
Pockets and preferably something with a hood, I would imagine.
What was that?
I mean, I've got the cloth in front of my eyes, so
Fair.
I'm fine for the most part.
You
I mean, a hood wouldn't be bad, but I don't need a hood.
You guys go into the leatherworking building, and there's an almost unusual amount of mannequins. Every single piece of clothing that's for sale is on a mannequin. And all the mannequins seem to be staring right at the door as you guys walk in.
I'm not sure if I want to enter.
I, in real life, don't like mannequins, but I'm trying to figure out if my character would give a shit about them or not.
Probably not. He probably
Yeah.
akins them to like lifeless versions of himself.
Yeah, probably. I honestly, some of my parts might be from mannequins. I don't know. But yeah, I'll enter the shop and go right looking for the coats and a little bit better quality clothing than fishing, like my torn ass fishing clothing that I have.
Well, it doesn't take you long to find something. The first mannequin that you see that's about your size has basically exactly what you're looking for.
Can I see a jacket I'd be interested in from outside the shop?
Roll perception with advantage. It's actually fairly dark in here. All right, James, you're gonna have to mute yourself, I guess. The reverb is crazy.
It
15.
was actually Royal that it was coming through. For a bit there, anyway.
No, that's definitely James. I'm watching it on Discord.
Oh, I thought I was muted.
It's James now, but it was Royal for a bit.
Yeah, that's weird. Maybe I was just talking too loud. Anyways, it's a little hard
was
because we're in the
for,
same house.
Yeah, it was actually everybody that was talking was getting reverbed.
Hmm.
With Royal anyway.
Odd, but
It's gone now.
yeah, we might
I
have
mean,
to
even before
adjust
they
the volume settings sometime.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was your roll there, Kazi?
15.
Yes, you absolutely do. You actually see several garments that would fit kind of what you're looking for. One is actually what appears to be armor fit into the style of clothes that you're looking for.
Mm.
And then there's two that are just the clothing itself.
All right. I'll let Quack get what he needs first, and then we can come back to me.
All right.
We were originally here for him anyway.
I'll just look around for and call out for whoever the shop owner is.
You see, you don't see anybody in particular, but you can immediately hear someone, a very sweet and lovely voice. Yes, are you interested in anything at all?
Just gesture to the mannequin that basically has everything I want anyway. That. All of that.
Okay, I'm trying to find a picture real quick. Because I forgot to save it.
And she sells you the mannequin too.
There's spare parts in a pinch.
Okay, so the next thing you notice is that mannequin you pointed at starts ambulating and moving towards you. Kazi, I want you to roll perception one more time real quick.
Straight?
Yep.
Okay. That's a 9.
You don't see shit other than the mannequin moving. Straight. And walking fairly gingerly towards
Could I roll with
Finrick.
advantage since I have proficiency?
I will allow it.
Okay. That's a 9.
Jesus Christ. Okay. You had to beat a 10, man. You had to beat a 10.
There's no way I can assist him to make him re-roll this. Like,
That was already advantage, man.
I know, but like, can I slap him to make him re-roll it again? Like, here, let me align your eyeballs.
Punk.
Okay,
I mean,
so-
I do have a cloth over the front of my eyes too, so
Well, in
Well,
here
if it's
is
dark in here, I would
yeah.
assume you took it off.
in here is
I
dark.
am outside the building.
Yeah, he didn't come in because of the mannequins.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't see that. No. I didn't hear that.
Okay. So what do you do, Finrick?
That's a neat trick.
Oh, do you like that?
Yeah. Yeah, that's neat.
So The mannequin stands in front of you. It puts one hand up over its head. It does like a little a swirl in front of you to show off the outfit.
Yes. Yeah. This will do nicely.
That would be 5 silver, 2 silver, 3 silver, at 1 gold for the outfit.
I'm gonna pull a gold out of my coin purse.
Okay.
Without looking at it. I just know by feel it's gold. And
Okay.
do the thumb flip towards her.
Okay. So the
think-
mannequin almost instantly moves up about 6 inches and then goes limp like a hanging marionette doll. And this lady falls down off from the ceiling and catches the coin and says, "Why, thank you." It's in character in the D&D channel.
So it's just a Mary. It's not magic. It's just a Mary. It's someone. Oh, that's so cool.
Kazi, it is a spider folk. You know what these people are, and they're usually assholes.
I'm just
considering
gonna
this
take
one,
my dagger out.
considering this one has a whole ass business up top, this one's probably not.
Oh, okay. I guess I won't then.
Okay, if that was a character, I'd be playing
Probably.
that.
Hmm.
I really like Arachne in like characters. Like that would be interesting play as to me. So this would be
Guess that I'm not entering that building, but I'll ask if I can check out that jacket that can double as armor. Because how am I not going to be interested in that? And ask that the mannequin not be what comes over. It
she
can keep its distance.
she kind of looks a little disappointed. But she says, "Yes, of course. I'll let you look at it." And she goes and she plucks it off from the mannequin. And she brings it over to the door where you're at and hands it to you.
I'm just gonna like
Alright.
watch her movement in fascination that she does. I'm just gonna translate this to what my character is doing. Like I don't see a reason my character would not like spider folk.
No.
Is there anything I notice about it, or
It seems
Is it
to just be a stylized set of leather armor.
okay? How much are you asking for this?
10 gold.
10 gold. Hmm. And what about the other leather jackets that you have?
For jackets, it's 5 silver apiece.
5 silver.
I'll split the difference. I'll go halvesies on you with that jacket if you allow me access to that mending potion if I need it.
Okay. So, I guess
Now,
Hmm.
just out of curiosity, is it a potion of the spell mending or an actual
Yes.
healing potion?
as part of what Toxic said, if a sword breaks, you would put the broken pieces together, pour the potion on, and it would repair it.
Mm-hmm.
So you literally have a blacksmith in your party, and you go and buy a potion.
Hey, it's instant.
I have the spell.
In my defense, my character for a while didn't know how trustworthy you were.
Okay, I'm removing 6 gold from my inventory to pay for my stuff and half of that piece of armor.
Okay. Sounds good.
I
After
get
that-
like I grew up in the slums. The very same day that I met you guys was the day I had a group hunting me, and I essentially had to flee from the slums. And then, immediately after finding that this bracelet like mends to my arm, you mentioned wanting to tear my arm off.
Yeah. It was a suggestion.
Exactly.
Remember, I'm a Warforged. That's normal for me to just interchange parts.
Needless to say, I think it's very realistic for my character to be on edge around, or in the current situation of things.
I just could have saved you 15 gold. I have the mending spell.
Okay.
That's all.
But the mending spell only fixes simple tears or breaks. If, like it, from what Toxic said, if something outright like snaps, it's like a version 2 of the mending spell, at least from my understanding of what he said.
I have to take the dog out, so we can take a quick break. Use the bathroom, get snack, eat
Yeah.
whatever, and then
I'm going to be putting in the new set of clothing I just bought into my inventory, unless you want to do that because it's something special that you made up.
I'm gonna also deduct the 5 gold, and then we can worry about the item after we reconvene.
sounds good. All right, so James is getting back on here in a second. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I could let anyone break the game. I'm going to try not to do that.
Mhm.
If anyone's going to break the game, I'd like me to break the game.
Of course. It's within your rights as the man who's controlling the world.
Yes.
No, but I would like to make this so any feats I take, I'm going to try and keep in mind of a blacksmith's ideals, in a sense.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to be taking the poisoner feat, because that doesn't... What blacksmith learns poisoning?
That's fair.
If you want to enchant weaponry with poison,
You don't need to know poisoner for that. Poisoner is just the ability to make poisons.
Hmm?
Not
Fair enough.
enchantments.
I mean, you could coat the sword in poison.
Yeah, but that wouldn't be the goal of what I'd want. I'd want to make the enchantment of a sword like that, not just poison one. Because that's technically temporary.
And for anyone who didn't look, it's I don't know if I've stated it already. The leather worker here is a tall spider lady. Ooh.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
I am proficient with leatherworker tools.
it would make more sense, a little more sense if she was a seamstress, but
Not
leatherworker
necessarily.
works as well.
Spiders are like the ideal creatures for
Any kind of clothing.
thread work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Leather, seamstress, like anything that involves meticulous lots of shit.
And you know how strong spider silk actually is?
Mm.
I mean, it can literally stop a bullet when weaved correctly, so yeah.
They use it to that's what they use to repair tendons. Nothing else like we have ever encountered was strong enough to repair tendons effectively.
Spider silk from a black widow is as strong as steel. I think close
Stronger.
to.
It's stronger than steel. But the implementation behind it is very difficult. So that's why it's not widely used.
Just don't get it near fire.
Yeah.
I mean, that's anything.
Anyway, yeah, me and Quack was talking about how we were giving her the money
Okay.
I guess that I will.
Yeah, I pulled out the an extra
Could
5 cards and handed it to her.
Okay.
Should I double check and make sure that this isn't cursed?
You make an
I
Arcana
think
check.
I would like to assist him.
All right.
I
You
think
can
I would
ask.
be a little paranoid of cursed objects at the moment.
Cursed objects and Spiderkin.
Yeah.
With
Both of.
advantage, I rolled a 10.
Okay. As far as you can tell, there's nothing magical about it whatsoever. There's not even a snippet of magical energy detected.
All right, then I guess that waiting for her approval that I purchased it, I will. After I get her approval, I'll put it on. Making sure her hands stay away from me also.
She does this almost like a double bow. And that's her acknowledging that you bought it.
Okay.
May I know the name of such a graceful creature?
I'm just gonna like quack with like a disgusted like like the fuck are you on about?
He just said like taboo to Gazi. Like straight up just tabooed him.
I want you to God, roll persuasion. I can't decide between persuasion and performance, so deduce persuasion.
I kind of want to see how he performs asking that.
They're both +2, so it's not gonna.
It won't change
matter
the roll.
Yeah, it doesn't matter which one I roll. I got a 21
Damn.
total.
If only I could roll like that today.
I know, right?
What was it? Sorry, everyone reacted so fast.
It's
21.
a 21 total.
Well, good Warforged, my name is Winterfang.
It's a beautiful name.
And may I inquire about your name?
Do a flourish with my hat as I bow. Finrick.
It's mighty fine to meet you in your party, Finrick. I assume such a polite gentleman is much pleased.
I didn't quite catch that.
She assumes with someone so polite that their spouse is much pleased.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear this like the second. I'm like, as far as I know, she is.
Just as an FYI, all the temp HP is now gone.
Okay. As far as I'm aware, she is, though I have yet to find her. Still looking.
Is that an assumption that you are unwed, or that she is lost?
Lost. She went with the house when it got teleported away.
Ah, so you're probably heading to the Undercity.
Yes, that is actually where we are going. Yes.
I've heard of lots of things similar to that from down below.
Is there any helpful information you might be able to give us?
Absolutely. Know where you're going.
I love it. I love it.
That's an issue.
I'm just gonna chuckle a bit.
We know what we're looking for, not where we're looking for it.
Well, I assume that the Drow would know of the Undercity.
I've been there for a bit.
Are you still in your rags?
I've got the jacket on, but everything else is rags, yeah.
Being as how you're so polite, I may do your friend here a service. And she zips up into the ceiling to the unseen, and then comes back down and hands Zalai's a bundle of cloth or clothing.
I'm just gonna look at her and ask, what's this for?
That's for you guys being polite.
Thank you.
You're welcome. As
Just
you
gonna
imagine,
look at him bewildered.
not very many overworlders like those from down below.
That is true.
Yeah, I don't see any issue with you, everybody. You're all just other people.
I mean, you see how I was talked to just being in the general store.
I mean,
I can only imagine what everybody else has to go through.
that's just normal for that general store, though. Does that with everybody?
Especially for someone or like this better can run in an actual store.
To Zalai's, it would be overly obvious why she initially presents herself with the mannequins and not herself.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's kind of why I verbalized it like that, because I was putting two and two together.
Yeah. Oh.
Now, I take it, or I believe we should be heading out, but it was a pleasure to meet you. And if I were ever to need any clothing again, I'll go out of my way to come here instead.
It would be much appreciated. Any business that's this good is good business.
I guess we'll see you around then.
And I'll thank her again for the extra clothing.
And she bows, and you guys. Is anyone else interested in looking at anything else here while we're still here? James Royal said he'll be right back, but that was like half an hour ago.
I'm here.
Okay. So y'all good?
Yep, pretty sure. Pretty sure I'm good.
If I look around for an outfit similar to that of mine, but in the colors of jade and black.
You absolutely can. Hold on. Let me roll to see. You do not find any, but you do find a lot of different fancy clothing about, but it's all in leather. There's very few normal clothing in the store. But there are absolutely leather variants of fancy gentlemanly clothes.
Oh, so everything I bought is made out of leather. It's not fine cloth.
Yeah.
Correct.
I have to change that.
The instead of being stitched together with leather string, though, it is stitched together with silk. For obvious reasons.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'm good.
Alright. So, you guys depart. And, is there anywhere else the party decides to go before heading towards the Undercity?
I'd probably say let's rest up a little bit and recuperate from our adventures already.
Sounds good by me.
I would assume there would be some kind of tavern relatively close to the place we're going.
Is there a tavern near the Underdark entrance?
I like how we all keep saying Underdark when we
I know of a place, but it's a little rowdy, and I'm not sure how well
Rowdy?
you guys will like it.
Rowdy, that's my kind of place.
I was hoping to go in,
Oh yeah, you wanted to
possibly
look
look at
for.
the quest that they had me post on the board.
We can probably make it. We can make a stop along the Adventures Guild.
So
I do owe them one from this morning.
So to the Adventurers Guild?
Sure.
Yeah, we're making a stop at the Adventures Guild, I would assume.
All right. On the way to the Adventurers Guild, you run into a Minotaur that seems to very obviously be following you, since his head is hanging over top of Curator.
Is this the same Minotaur that I talked to trying to find the Adventurers Guild?
So as you're walking, you can see the horns in your vision above your head, Curator. And you look to the Minotaur, and it would appear to be the same one.
I will wave at him.
The Minotaur stops and, with his hand about 3 inches from your face, waves back at you.
Can I help you?
Yes. I have a request. You want to, you're a blacksmith, right?
I am.
He puts out in front of him his ceremonial axe that's like for a guard captain. It's for show more than usage. And there's a crack rippling from the center of the blade, and it's parts of it are like chunked off and chipped off, and it just looks like the saddest puppy Minotaur.
I'm not laughing in character. This is fucking great. I'm just straight-faced examining the axe to see if I can repair it quickly with the mending spell.
It does appear that he has all the pieces.
Okay.
So you should theoretically be able to mend it with the mending spell.
Okay. Well, if you have all the pieces, then give me a couple minutes. I'll see if I can fix this for you.
Appreciate that.
I will just use the mending. Can try and put back together his axe.
All right. There's no reason that it doesn't work. It does indeed work. And the axe is now whole once again.
And I'll hand it back to him. Here you go.
Why, thank you. And he goes to grab you. And like you can see snot coming out of his helmet. And it's almost like you can hear him crying underneath.
It's fucking great.
I'm glad you seem happy your axe is fixed.
Okay, so yeah, I'm guessing then you're not resisting him grabbing you.
I mean, I assume I would be used to people's gratitude for fixing their things, so
Okay.
I'm gonna go with no.
I'd like to watch him and make sure his hands doesn't go anywhere they don't need to be.
Everyone else watches as the Minotaur picks Curator up and gives him a big old bear hug, and then puts him in like the almost the same way you'd hold a baby or a small child, in a cradling fashion, and starts rocking Curator and saying, "Thank you so much."
I'm 291 pounds carrying 113, and he's picking me up like a child.
He rolled a nat
It's
20,
Minotaur.
okay?
Okay. I'm just like, I'm like 500 pounds almost here.
It's fucking- I'm trying my very best to not laugh.
I'm just like
In
straight
character.
face, like, this isn't the strangest thing that's happened today. I think I'm okay at this point.
It's still pretty strange.
It's not the strangest, though.
It doesn't take him long to like snap out of his gratitude, and you hear him just do a and, like he sucks it all up. You can see the snot come back up into his helmet. He puts Hunter down. He goes, "Thank you, I appreciate it." And here's for your troubles. And he puts he presents a small bag, coin purse.
Oh, thank you. You didn't have to.
In any time, if you need anything and you see me around. And he starts to walk off.
Have a good day.
And who is he?
He was a guard I talked to, well, rather woke up from his nap in the middle of guarding the city in the Rich District to find the Adventurers Guild.
As soon as he walks away, I'm gonna fucking lose it laughing.
I mean, it's not the strangest thing that's happened to me after fixing something, so I think I'll just go with it at this point.
All right. In the bag, Hunter, there's 2 gold, 11 silver, and 70 copper.
2, 11, 70. Add. All right. For the use of a cantrip, that sounds like a great day.
Oh, it's a cantrip too? That's fucking
It's a
great.
cantrip.
Yep.
It took me literally next to nothing to fix that for him. He since it was ceremonial, I don't actually have to repair, you know?
Yep.
That's fair.
It's not like it needs to be combat ready. If it was combat ready, I'd have to reforge it.
I'll be
But
right back.
That's not the case.
I assume you could probably is mending like anything? Like you could fix
As
holes
long
or
as it's
everything?
less than a 1 foot tear.
But it's also supposed to only be for simple tears. So it was up to Toxic whether or not that would work.
I mean, it was like I said, he said, it was
It was worth a
ceremonial,
shot.
right?
Yeah, it was worth a shot.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I'm not disputing it or nothing. I'm just
Like,
saying
you
that
get
some
like
people might not have allowed that.
You
No,
gotta,
I could think of a
But
DM that wouldn't allow it.
Yeah, so could I.
yeah, like you gotta cut in clothing and you just kind of. I don't need to sew this shit.
Basically.
Yeah, I imagine that the person we're thinking of would have made me use that potion that I bought.
Oh, for sure they would have. But no, it's. I mean, he probably wouldn't allowed it if I wasn't a blacksmith by trade.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm proficient with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different tools.
The worst part is that I asked Toxic if I needed to take notes on my first session, and we both verbally said that I wouldn't need to remember anything from my first session.
You need
So
to
I don't have. Yeah, the end I'm taking you guys to is from my first session.
You have no fucking clue.
I don't know I don't remember the characters' names or anything, but
It's about to become a whole new inn. Don't worry.
Yep.
Want to know what the best part about all of this is going to be?
Hmm.
I have absolutely no idea where the fuck I'm going to pay my guild membership fee.
fair enough. That is a little messed up.
I would assume it's just back at the blacksmith I live at. But yeah, that 50% discount, I pay 5 gold per month to the guild to basically get it.
Well, I mean, I think we still have yet to have a campaign last a month, so you should be set.
What's up?
Hunter was talking about his guild fees, and then I was just throwing a jab about the campaigns that him and me's been in, not lasting a month.
Mostly because the DM vanishes on us.
Well, to be fair, the last one we did, I chose to end that one for. You guys know why.
Yeah.
We all
Yeah,
know
yeah, we know why.
We're not disputing why we ended it. We understand.
Yeah, I think that your campaign is the one that lasted the most in game days
Yeah.
It
out of
was.
any that I've been in.
No. All right.
So-
Hope
If anything, you have the bragging rights.
I think with our current group at least, we won't have that same kind of issue.
I really hope not.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't know any of us that are like that in this group. So
All right. So, Kazi, I know they were asking you if you know of any inns near the entrance of the Undercity. There is Wayward.
I was
You would know of one on the upper side that is meant for people from the Undercity to stay in while they're in the Overcity.
Oh, okay.
would I know of one?
When I
from-
spoke up, I was referring, or I was thinking of the one from the initial session.
Yep.
But I don't we said that I wouldn't need to remember anything from the initial session,
That is,
and so I don't have notes on it.
all right.
So I don't remember the characters' names or nothing.
All right. Well, that inn that you were talking about is called the Wayward Sods. So, I'll just add that to the public notes so you have it available.
Okay. And since they helped me out and it's still the same day and everything, I think I would like to bring a little patronage back there to try and help them out.
I understand. In Kazi, Hid in was the Wayward Gods.
Out of pure curiosity, has my background as a from 40 as a pirate from 47 years ago come up for anything?
What's that?
I have the background. Where is it? the bad reputation. And I don't know how that would really only work for really old humans or long-lived species at this point.
Yeah.
Well, Toxic said that you've been not a pirate for so long that it kind of almost
Yeah.
was swept under the rug
Yeah.
like a couple sessions ago. So
It's just kind of there now.
Hmm.
I mean, most of the stuff can get nullified just because if I do the talking in the city, you're fine.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, and Kazi can handle most of the undercity shit if you guys wanted to, hammer that in, but we'll see how it goes.
we can almost nullify it completely for you.
So after we make it to the Adventurers Guild and I show them to the quest I was asked to put up, I imagine that I would be bringing out the map and then telling them like the route to get to the inn that helped me out.
Okay. So, Kazi tells you guys of this tale that just this very day, before you guys all met up, that he woke up in an alleyway, and there was a group attempting to kidnap him. And then when he made his way to the Wayward Sods, the inn, in a fit of rage, the barkeep Grek accidentally killed many of Kazi's pursuers because he just doesn't like sentient traffickers or slave drivers, people who capture people to sell as human cat or sentient cattle. In the sense, not everyone's human.
Mm.
Am I the only one in here who's actually human in this campaign?
Yep.
Pretty much.
I mean, I'm a black elf. I mean, that's humanoid.
You racist. You're purple. You're a drow.
Well,
Yeah.
some drow can have like onyx, like an obsidian black.
I guess. But most common is purple.
No.
Most common drow are evil also, and I'm not evil.
We don't know that. We just
Have
barely
I mean, that is true. But have I demonstrated any evil tendencies so far?
I mean,
Aside from slapping you in the face with my bracelet?
that's about it so far, so.
Yeah. We're not gonna lie. A lot of the glue holding the party together is very fourth wall breaking.
Yeah.
The
Until we go on this adventure together, I don't think there's really anything keeping us together.
now I'm
I
just
mean,
gonna.
there's the contract from the guild.
That's what I mean.
signed.
That's really what's doing it for us.
The thing holding the party together right now is money and hilarity.
Yep.
Good
Because
enough.
you guys have just been having a good time together. So, you guys definitely didn't trust each other a whole lot at first, except for the nigh oblivious Warforges, which that kind of just fits into Warforge personality in the first place.
100% it does. We just exist as it is, so.
Um,
And then the musical bard of silence that's just
The
idling
mime?
wordlessly behind us. Not
The mime.
suspicious in any way.
I gotta find that. I think it's in the tavern.
Yeah, she can have it.
The Burning Skull Tavern. There was a thing. It's talking about what's your instrument? Your magical, like, it's talking to the bard. It's like, what's your magical instrument? It's like miming.
Yeah.
And he laughs at him, and then and it's like he creates an invisible wall around the person. He's like, "What the hell?" And then he mimes doing a gun, and I gotta find it. It's so great.
Yeah. So you go to the job board. You guys been gone for a few hours, so let me see if that posting's still there real quick, Kazi.
Okay.
It is not. Someone took the job.
Oh, okay. I guess that the job's not here.
Well, what was
So
the
I
job?
guess we can go. If I remember right, it was to clear out some of the roaches and rats that was in like the sewers of the Undercity.
Huh.
He wanted them delivered to him to cook.
Okay.
He wanted people hunt him food for his inn.
His food is pretty good though.
That's genuinely concerning that he uses rats, but I guess I'm a Warforged, and that doesn't mean anything to me.
The
Yeah,
Undercity.
it doesn't mean anything to you and Quack.
It means absolutely nothing.
The Dragonborn and the human has a sense of taste though.
They know
But-
what rat
all
is.
Do either of you have anything to say with him mentioning the food at this inn he's taking you to is rats and giant roaches?
No.
Sounds lovely.
If it's edible, it's good.
Get
Good
great
enough
party.
anyway.
I'm loving this party.
Alright, so I guess I'll direct everybody and start heading to the gate that has the
Roachland!
asshole.
Okay.
I hear dogs.
Let's. What?
So,
Hmm?
what was that, Royal?
Pickle and pickle.
I believe Hunter said something.
Oh, I just heard squeaky toys, so I just mentioned I hear dogs.
Yeah, that's on my end. Jake's playing with the squeaker and the dogs.
Yeah. It's all good.
I was about to say, you said Shay's playing with the squeaker, not the dogs?
She was the one that had the squeaker at the time, yeah.
Okay. So, you guys get to the entrance to the Undercity that Kazi took you to, since there's definitely more than one.
Is the same guard still stationed there?
Absolutely,
That's enemy
yes.
sneak
The racist as
I'd
shit
like to ask
guard
him
is
if the
still-
other guard's on the other side still.
You can see the racist guard as you approach.
Okay, I want to try doing the same trick I did before and use minor illusion to draw him away. Like audible sounds in the distance.
Alright, what are you making a minor illusion of?
Last time it was children having fun and playing, so I'll do that again.
Okay. Hold on.
Sounds like they're having a great time over there.
Make your spell check real quick. Or what is
There's
the
no
thing to
spell
beat?
check for minor illusion. What's up?
Does it have a to beat?
No.
Okay.
Well,
What is your
you create a sound or image within range, which is 30 feet, and it's basically the origin is a 5 by 5, so like a 5-foot cube. And if you create a sound, its volume can range from a whisper to a scream. And so I'm assuming like laughing or giggling or something can count. It can be your voice, someone else's voice, a lion's roar, a beating of drums, or any other sound you choose. The sound continues unabated throughout the duration, or you can make discrete sounds at different times before the spell ends, and it lasts 1 minute.
Okay.
If a creature uses its action to examine the sound or image, the creature can determine it to be an illusion using their intelligence. investigation check against my spell save DC, which is 13.
Okay, that's what I was looking for.
Okay, my bad.
You're good. All right. So he fucking falls forward again.
Bruh,
Yeah.
is this guy gonna be okay? Where are you taking us?
He starts charging towards the sound of children. He says, "You're not gonna get away from me this time, you little fuckers."
As I said, I'm taking you to the Undercity. I showed you the map and everything.
Yeah, but couldn't we have just showed him our guild paperwork and we would have just gone access?
No. No.
Okay.
No, that guy loves his job.
Alright, and then I guess I'll just continue on.
Okay. All right. Everyone, roll perception real quick.
Okay.
I have proficiency. Does that help?
Yeah, and you can use proficiency if you have it.
I'm glad you
Natural
said that.
1.
Oh.
Aren't you supposed to live here?
I mean, I did just lure away a guard right in front of another guard, and then I had you talking to me.
Hi, dog.
All
I got a
right.
9.
I got 16 total.
I also got 16 total.
All right.
Roll the
Well, I
14.
guess I'll ask, is it dark out? Because I negated the disadvantage with the advantage from perception.
It is dark in the Undercity, yes.
Okay, I'll roll one more time.
Okay. I swear to God, if it's another one.
That's 16.
It's another-
Okay. So, James, Zaliz, and Curator, you all immediately notice that you've caught a tail.
Nice.
Basically, as soon as you guys came into the Undercity. Kazi, you know that there's several gangs and stuff like that like to stalk any of the upper city folk that come down here to try and mug the living shit out of them as soon as they get a chance. Because they're from the over city, so they must be rich. Which, to be fair, they are compared to basically everyone down here.
I was about to say, aren't we considered rich compared to all of them?
I guess I'll mention to everybody that they want to keep a tight grip on their belongings now that we are here. Because people can be item hungry.
There's only 2 of them. Oh,
Do they look like they could be like a threat, or they're just looking for a mugging?
they look like a couple thugs. Like you could probably replace them with a bag of rocks, and they'd have about the same mental capacity. Kind of thugs.
I guess I'll try minor illusion again and make it seem like one of like either Curator or Fenwick like drop a coin purse, essentially. Like just from their person. And
Well, why don't I
keep
just
walking.
use the coin purse that guy gave me? I have it emptied.
I mean, I guess you could, but that's not going to make like a sound or anything, and it'll be an empty coin purse.
Okay, so I was told to keep an eye out for people trying to steal my stuff, but were these 2 guys pointed out to
I never pointed them out.
I
was
guess
just
I
talking
would
out
point
loud.
them out, just being aware of fucking stupid in life.
They, so, Curator points them out to you. You look back, and these guys are so fucking filthy. You can't tell if they're humans or drow. And one of them is like dragging a fucking club.
I think I'm
And-
gonna try intimidation and just look them like one at a time, look them in the eyes and just subtly shake my head.
Alright, roll intimidation.
Can I look menacingly back at them as well?
I have
You,
proficiency in intimidation already, so
yeah,
I mean, 2 Warforged looking at these guys menacingly will probably be enough to scare
I
them.
would love to see how a Warforged looks at anything menacingly. But
I would
please
just
go ahead.
smile and stare at
I'll
them.
join them too. Can I join?
Literally gonna turn around and just smile.
I mean, yeah,
Get at them.
you guys can, as a group, stare these guys down. That if that's what you so choose to do, we got 3 on board so far.
I have an
I'll
advantage.
join.
I have
Sure,
proficiency in
I'll add
intimidation.
a little wave. I'll just smile and wave from behind them.
Okay, so
Well, make you. Yeah. Go ahead.
whichever has the highest intimidation, roll with advantage.
+3.
I have a +4 with proficiency.
I have +5 with proficiency.
Why is the bard
I have
have the
+1.
most intimidation?
Because it's a charisma check. That's why.
Fair enough.
Alright.
Looks like the bard's rolling.
23.
They shit themselves.
Okay, so you all turn around and just stare at these two, and they look at you for a moment, and then they both, almost in unison, look up, brush their hands through their grimy ass hair, and start to whistle and walk away.
Damn.
Damn right.
It's like, nope, we don't want to deal with it.
All right.
Shall we continue?
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for future problems. But my God, that was fucking funny.
That was great. I love it.
Oh, you all get a good laugh off from the 2 would-be thugs, and you guys approach just a fairly large structure from what you've seen so far. It looks like almost like an old Western saloon, but the door's fucking gone. It looks like there's still wood pieces around where the door was, and there's blood around where the door was, but it's fairly old. You can hear people inside having a good time, and there's an earthy, almost nutty aroma, and maybe a hint of like cooking rotten flesh, vomit, and
Maybe I'll
booze.
send Chef's Choice this time. Or again. I'm assuming that we're there.
Yep, you're there.
The
So you guys walk in, I assume, right? Anyone
Yep,
object to walking in?
I just enter.
This is the end we're supposed to be at.
I have no objections.
Okay.
Great English.
So you guys walk in, and there's a fairly large, it seems comically disproportionate, He's like, you can't tell if he's like a fish folk or like a merman or maybe like a were piranha, whatever the fuck he is. He's sitting behind the counter and he's really large, but the counter's really short. So you don't know if like he's all fucking head or what. Kazi, this, as you know, is Greg. And you can hear Greta in the back already bitching at him about stuff and how he's treating customers. There's 3 main tables in here, and around them it seats about 10 stools. And 2 of the tables are full. One of the tables, they seem to be playing some kind of card game, but you also notice that there's knives and dice on the table. And then the other table, there's it looks like they have just a whole fucking cask of some kind of liquor or booze on the table. And surrounded by the booze is all dwarvenkin. From mountain dwarves, there's a fire dwarf there. It's just, they're all fucking dwarves. And the other table, you have what looks like, but can't possibly be, a zombie of what you assume was a human. And there's 2 dragonborn there, and there's a couple goblins, and maybe they're hobgoblins. It's hard to tell past all the crap they're covered in.
This is livelier than I thought it would be around this time. And I'm assuming that there's not really an open place for us to just go and sit, aside from maybe at like the counter.
The 3rd table is free, and there's no one's at the bar right now other than Greg, which is, on the other side.
Okay, I guess I'll just go up to the bar and sit there.
No, I'm gonna go up to the bar. Sit. How much for your strongest? I'm gonna put the
When
my
he starts
pitcher.
talking, I want to just sit there and smile and just wait in anticipation of this interaction.
I'm put the pitcher that I got. I'm gonna slam it. I'm not slam it. I'm gonna put it on the bar and be like, how much for your strongest brew?
And so, while you're spitting out the words, Greg looks at you. His eyes turn into little slits, and you could almost swear to God his face visibly changes from an off blue silverish hue to something closer to red or pink. And he's, what the hell are you putting on my counter? And he lifts this long, lanky arm off from behind the bar stool, and he picks up your pitcher almost like he's picking up a snotty rag, and he drops it at your lap.
I just look at it in my lap and I'm like, it was what I was gonna drink from. Do you have something else I could use?
He looks around, and he looks right at Kazi or Zelise.
I'm just sitting there with a big smirk on my face, just watching.
Like a shit-eating grin kind of thing.
Did you bring Upper City scum down here?
Maybe they could have just followed me.
They got money, right?
And take out my coin purse and
I just
jingle it a
shrugged.
little.
What was that, Kazi?
I just shrug.
He looks over at you,
He
Quack.
fucked with me, I get to fuck with him back.
Can I ascertain the stability of the bar? Like, is there a way I could offer my mending services to get a free drink?
It seemed, do investigation.
Investigation. All right, I am proficient. Do I get advantage?
Absolutely. You can have advantage.
Awesome. I got a total of 18.
All right. The only thing that seems to be in bad condition, other than being just dirty, is the door.
I don't think I can fix that with mending.
All right. While this whole interaction is going off, Greg looks over at Quack, and just the slightest little smile comes on his face. He's like, "Ah, yes, of course." And he puts down. You could hear him like clatter behind this bar somewhere, and his long ass lanky arm, he like puts this honestly disgusting like stein onto the counter, and he reaches over and picks up a small barrel and plucks off a little cork on it, and frickin' James over here just busts out his viola like he's fucking playing against the devil himself, and he's just fucking rocking it. And everyone in the bar just fucking stops and looks at him. And he's over here,
What reaction did I have?
he's fucking killing it. Like,
20.
I saw the Nat 20 in the performance, and I'm like, something's going on here.
Man
the
just starts breakdancing while playing the viola.
fucking, the dwarves lift their mugs up in the air. They're like, "I play another one," and they just start chugging it, and they're fucking dancing on the table. One of the goblins start doing the other one right there
Oh my.
on the table, and the
This is normal for
both
this
the
place?
both the fucking dragonborn are like trying to hide their face.
What did I just do?
Apparently start an orgy.
No, it's just the goblins. Goblins and hobgoblins are fucking weird, okay?
I mean, if two people start fucking, more are gonna do it, so.
It's not one of those domino effect things.
You haven't seen a horde of goblins.
Now, there's the bar is definitely a lot more livelier than it was, but in a different way. Like they almost seemed a little aggressive when you walked in. Now most everyone's happy. Greg, making this weird, stupid face that you have no idea if he's disgusted with the playing of the viola or disgusted with himself for liking it.
That's an expression I never thought I'd see.
Michael Jackson.
What?
You guys,
Dog.
Don't know.
Kazi, you can hear Greta from in the back. She goes, "Who's playing that wonderful music?" And you guys just hear like clop, 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 coming up to the front. And
A bird I found recently.
Centaur comes off from behind the curtain in the back. Like, fuck? And what you notice is she's got like deer horns on her head. And they're decorated like hair, Like she's got like strands of ribbons and stuff hanging off her antlers that you didn't notice them at first.
So it's a deer tar.
Yeah. Quack. Greg doesn't seem to have even fucking noticed that he hasn't taken his any money from you. He's just looking at James. Crazy. For once, Kazi, he seems to have nothing to fucking say.
I'm just gonna.
I'm
Did he
just appreciating everything that's going on at the moment.
I didn't quite catch. Did he actually pour into the stein?
Yeah, he started pouring into it.
So is it overflowing at this point, or did he stop?
It's getting close.
What have I started?
It is now overflowing. Yeah.
I'm gonna.
I want to cast shape water real quick and then kind of have it continue to rise, like not touch the table.
You're going to what?
Can I do that? Use shape water. Can I do that?
Yeah, you can.
To kind of like extend the cup or the jar or whatever he's pouring it into.
Yeah, you can make it all weird and junk. Roll performance to see how good you're maintaining the shape.
You said performance?
Yeah, why not?
That's a 22.
Okay. Yeah. You don't even have to think about it. You just. It's like a perfect.
Don't want to waste the alcohol or whatever he's pouring. I forgot.
Probably some sort of rum.
It's grog.
Yeah, that would be a shame to waste. You don't waste grog.
Never waste grog.
All right.
I'm just gonna like, if my jaw could drop, it would have.
Greg visibly throws up in his mouth a little bit, swallows it, and then stops pouring your drink and looks back at you. That'll be 5 copper. Greta looks over at him and smacks him on the back of the head. No, it's not. It's 1.
Thank you, Greta.
I was fully gonna just get through the fucking.
Greta does the little like flat hand wave at you. Eyes and eyes. What's that?
The princess wave?
Yeah, the princess wave.
Or no, queen wave. Queen wave, not princess. I'm
All
gonna
fluttery.
toast. I'm gonna toast to her while I put pull the copper out and put it on the bar, and just slam back the grog.
Okay. The particular vintage that you're drinking is a little better than mediocre. So, Greg looks back and he's like, Greta, they're overworlders. It's fine. Says, no, we get customers because we're consistent.
So how much did they charge him for that?
1 copper. And I still have, I'm still holding more grog in the air.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna put 1 silver down and say, give me enough to fill this.
Fill what?
Give me enough cups to fill that amount of silver. How many cups can I buy?
It would be 10 steins.
He just grabs this like a little barrel cask and puts it on the table in front of you and takes the silver.
So he basically just gave me an unopened barrel.
A little one, yeah. It's like a 4-liter, almost 5-liter maybe. Little mini barrel cask.
Okay. I'm going to look to see if anyone's looking at me.
one of the Dwarvenkin are looking at you.
Okay, I'm gonna move my very colorful bag somewhere where he can't see, and then stick the barrel in the bag.
Okay.
I
So
want to also tap Quack on the shoulder and ask him to, once he finishes his cup, to put it back underneath the liquid so I can actually stop holding it up.
Yeah, I'm still I'm still drinking it, and I put my finger up, like, wait one moment. And I slam it on the counter underneath it. Underneath
All right, then
the
I'll just let it pour into the cup again.
yeah, so if anyone's curious, I keep calling them Dwarvenkin because, you know, there are multiple different kinds of dwarf. Like this one in particular, it's a dark dwarf or gray dwarf, whatever you want to call them. You know, there's fire dwarf, normal dwarves. They're just, you know, different Dwarvenkin that you wouldn't normally see together, but they're in the Undercity. They're, you know, they don't really they're already in a shitty situation.
Yeah, that's. I know there's a specific kind of dwarf to the Underdark. Is it just Grey Dwarf? It's some special name for it. It's not.
The Dark Dwarves are Dwagger or whatever the fuck. I don't remember how.
Wagar.
Yeah, I don't. The pronunciation always escapes me, so I just usually call them Dark Dwarves. And then, you know, people are like, "That's not what they're called." I'm like, people do call them Dark Dwarves and Grey Dwarves in D&D, so yes, I can call them that because I'm not going to try and pronounce that.
And they're like exceptionally evil creatures generally, or something like that.
They're normally slavers.
They follow the law evilly.
Oh, they're lawful evil. Okay.
Yeah, they're lawful evil as fuck.
Okay, well, I'm gonna knock back the second that's basically Steinful. I don't know. Does this affect me at all with my resistance?
No. It's very low on potency. It's not very strong.
You got anything stronger than that? This hasn't touched me yet.
Hold on. He doesn't fucking notice that you're talking to him. He's still looking at James in that weird half disgust face.
Does Greta notice though?
She walked off.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, she was waving. She was walking away.
Oh, I thought she just waved to you. Okay. I'm going to take the risk and tap his arm. Get his attention.
His arms are behind the counter. So you'd have to climb on the counter to tap his arm. Which you absolutely can do.
Well, considering he got pissed about me putting the pitch on his counter.
But I'm just telling you, you absolutely can do that. Are you climbing on the counter a little bit to tap his arm?
Nah, I'll just call out his name instead.
That would be Greg.
Greg. You there? You with us?
At this point, are the people still staring at me?
Some of them stare at you every once in a while, and then they go back to what they're doing.
Okay.
They're enjoying your playing. The zombie-looking guy is coming over to you with a drink. He doesn't say anything, but it looks like he's offering you something to drink.
Hello there.
Do I know the zombie by any chance? The
Just
zombie,
roll a
like, person.
d20 real quick.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
All right.
7.
That was a 15. But that could also just be 15 zombie-like people I know of. So. Why'd you roll a d20?
I'm seeing how many I can roll at the same time.
Oh.
So
Actually, yeah, I
far,
don't know
I'm
how many
gonna
you can.
roll. I'm gonna start with 50 at the same time. Yep, 52.
It's taking the website a while to calculate. I can say that much. 504.
I mean, let's see what I get this time. Wait, that's D100. Y'all there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, people are just quiet. I don't know why it surprises me when people are quiet.
I mean, it's not like you're always quiet.
Well, I mean, for me, I'm not talking very loud, but I do have the headset, like, the microphone, like, right up against my face. And I also have my sensitivity up.
Well, I was talking in terms of just playing in D&D. Like, I wouldn't mind if you and your brother was talking more. I've been trying to let everybody take their turns.
That's not the biggest roll I've ever seen.
You're not the biggest roll I've ever seen.
I'm the biggest rolling pin.
Alright, well, let your ego win.
Without 7 battle.
Oh, it's taking 2 minutes to calculate 375 D20 plus 404 D100s.
What did it get?
Don't know yet. It hasn't finished calculating.
It crashed out.
He's trying to break the website.
I'm 20
And just this is just some random roll.
Oh no, it's turning into a competition.
The website's calculated. Crash. So hard.
Yeah, it did. It gave you 904.
Oh no, that was 980.
No, it's before that. It's still calculating the one above that one.
Oh, it is. It's just the page I was on wasn't showing the loading ones.
Yeah.
21.
So are we done for the day then?
Toxic stepped away for a little bit.
1387.
That's a high roll.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't see any natural. Oh, there's one, two natural ones in that. Oh my.
Ooh, that's a really big roll.
This is probably gonna crash my tablet if I do this.
Well, it shouldn't be your tablet doing the calculating,
Come back.
depending on how they have the website set up.
All right, sorry about that. Okay,
It's all
so
good.
I'm just trying to do a comically large roll real quick, if that's fine.
okay. Quick, someone remind me what was happening.
You had me roll to see if I knew the zombie-looking person, and I rolled a 15.
Okay. You know of him, and not very much. As far as you remember, his name was Licht.
Licked,
Yep.
D&D Beyond crashed.
and
All right.
is he like notorious or is he like good-willed?
You haven't heard him causing any trouble. You just know that every once in a while he's seen in here with the two Dragonborn and then some random other company.
Because I don't have any reason to step between him and presenting the cup.
No. So, you choose to do nothing?
Yeah, I do nothing.
Okay. So,
Still just relishing in the environment still.
all right. James, the undead-looking weirdo hands you a cup full of what you assume to be alcohol. He grunts at you. And he smiles and grunts again and raises the cup up a little bit.
Is James muted?
No, well, maybe I can hear him because he's right next to me.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
yeah, I
his
can't hear him.
he's not muted in Discord, but I think he might be muted
okay.
out of Discord though.
So, for context, he said hi, and then Lect grunted at him, and then he asked how he was, and Lect, smiled, grunted again, and lifted the cup a little bit. Yes, he lifted it in your direction. I don't know why, but your microphone is not working in Discord.
Probably crashing it.
Yeah,
Crashing the phone with all of the custom rolls he's trying to do.
there you go. That's better.
Oh, I moved to using the computer.
I'm letting him use it for now since he knows how to use it. And I didn't have much time to let him get used to the phone. But, alright, so man, I am gonna get lost with these rolls, guys. Alright, let's calm down on the crazy rolls for a minute.
I think they were trying to break 4,000.
Yeah, I think they're trying to break my browser too.
Yeah.
Oh, there's still one that hasn't finished calculating
Oh
yet.
man, alright. Anyways, do you choose to do anything after that?
I quietly ask him if he's lifting it to me to offer it to me, the drink.
He nods.
I will gently grab it in a polite way, not to be rude.
All right, so James grabs the cup. He stops playing for a minute so he can grab the cup, and Lek goes back to his table. And now James is holding the cup full of liquid.
I'll give it a sip.
All right.
I feel like I'm gonna have to roll something.
I want you to make a wisdom save since we don't have willpower.
Where? And is that a saving throw?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. 11.
Awesome. You fail. And it is good enough that you just almost immediately down the whole thing.
I'm gonna regret that later, ain't I?
And I want you to roll Constitution saving throw.
17.
All right. You kind of feel like you were about to vomit, but you held it down.
Good.
All right. Everyone could see that he almost vomited, but he kept it down. And yeah, that's about it so far.
Is there
I've never
rooms
tried
to sleep in here, or is it just alcohol?
There are rooms upstairs.
Or for just sleep.
Well, not necessarily, but we're all going to need a rest in order to prepare for what trickery and insanity this place is going to offer us tomorrow, aren't we?
I mean, trickery, yes. Insanity, not so much. But
I mean, we've only been down here, what, an hour, and we already had someone looking like they wanted to fuck with us?
I mean, what were you? I mean, like 5 minutes being in or leaving the slums, I had people trying to pickpocket me. So what's the difference?
They looked homeless.
They're children. Oh, sorry. I'll keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, I wasn't saying who pickpocketed me, so making some assumptions here.
They failed to pickpocket me. I failed to notice them. We just continued on like nothing ever happened.
I got pickpocketed and failed to notice that they pickpocketed me.
3 times.
3 times?
Time?
Yeah, they pickpocketed you
Jesus.
3 times.
You got fucking robbed.
I thought I only got pickpocketed once.
Oh,
That explains all the purses that they had on them when I found them.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me make sure that that's correct. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, he got pickpocketed 3 times.
Like, out of character, I
I
caught the kids and I found that they had like 5 coin purses on them.
Oh Jesus!
And I had to discern which one was mine.
So, do you even know what you're missing?
All I know is some copper and a little bit of gold.
I know what he's missing. I know the exact amount.
Can I tell y'all a joke?
Yeah.
I don't see why not.
What was that?
I asked if I could tell y'all a joke.
Oh, absolutely. Okay, so. Wait, I have a quick question about the joke first.
Sit.
Could it fit into a fantasy setting?
I can see how it would fit.
Alright, so your character tells a joke.
Where is
If my shitty friend was If you are what you eat, then my shady friend that tried to kill me is an innocent man.
I mean, we're all innocent here.
All right, roll performance real quick.
I'm confused.
Ooh.
That mean you were eaten?
He said, if you are what you eat, then my shitty friend would be an innocent man.
Well, the shitty man that tried to kill him would be
Oh, now I understand it.
Yeah.
16.
It
right.
took me a moment to understand it because I just didn't register.
The two other Dragonborn chuckle from their table at your joke. All right. So, what do y'all choose to do?
I'm trying to get Gex.
I'm gonna order another round of the chef's choice, 2 extra servings to try and push on the bard and the dragonborn.
All right.
I'll get
Oh.
myself some grog.
Greg, go. He looks back. He goes, "Chef special."
Yep.
And how many?
Looking for 3 so I can have some fun with these guys from
3.
outside the slums.
So he calls back to Greta. 3 chef specials.
I'll be right back.
Yep. And I'll wait until he gets back.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I don't think it was very much in the first session. It was a few bronze.
It was
Or
one.
one order.
It was one.
1 bronze.
Yep.
Alright.
It was 1 bronze or 2 for 1. Well, it'd technically be 2 bronze because it's 2 orders for 1 bronze, or 1 order for 1
okay.
bronze. So
All right, so what are these chef specials?
all right, so Greta says something in the back. Too quiet, apparently, for anyone but Greg to hear. And he reaches his long, lanky arm in the back, and he pulls out 3 sticks with mystery meat on them. Big old chunks of mystery meat. And hands them to Kazi.
Alright, I immediately walk over to Royal first and hand him one of the sticks with the meat on it.
Oh, thank you, kind sir. Much appreciated.
Don't mention it. With a big grin on my face, and then I'm just gonna walk over to James and hand him one.
Thank
I'll
you.
imitate the zombie even and grunt it.
Part of me legitimately wants to see if I can ascertain what it is on this game.
Go ahead and roll. Loading up your character sheet. Nature. Nature. What?
Sorry, what did you say? Nature?
Yep. Roll nature.
Okay. 22.
It is bug meat.
I say nothing.
Okay.
I say absolutely nothing.
Yeah. So, Royal, you take a bite.
Yes.
It's actually really fucking good, apparently.
Innovative this is Nim.
It
James is muted, so I don't know if he took the meat from me or not.
I think he just ran to the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
He got up and was down the hallway really quick. Oh no,
He
he's
had to
not in
poop.
the hallway. He's in the kitchen. Did you take
The man had to poop. Oh, the custom roll finally came through of just shy of 20k.
All right, so James, you
Oh.
take the
One way
meat.
back
Are you
over.
gonna take a bite? Yeah, okay. So it's actually really, really good. Like unexpectedly. So his character's eating giant roach meat. He doesn't know what it is. His character does.
I know what it is. And
Like
I'm going
the
to wait
size
till
of my
they finish
monitor.
eating everything and then.
I mean, that was the plan. I was going to be walking back to the bar, just sitting, watching them eat it, while eating my own.
Man, apparently, you know, the rolls are just in your guys' fucking favor today. But that's fine by me.
Not me.
Oh, yeah,
Here,
I know
I'll
you
do a
were.
demonstration. Let me roll on D&D Beyond. Just random roll.
I feel.
Wow, I actually got half decent.
Oh,
It was going to be a 3.
oh. All right. And then. So they look like they're really enjoying it, Kazi.
I'm just going to sit there with a big smile on my face.
I'm still trying to get Greg's attention to for a stronger drink.
Greg is purposefully ignoring you right now. All right, so you both take a big hearty bite. It tastes really good. Okay. Kazi, are you going to take a bite of yours?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I said I was going to go back to the bar and eat mine while I'm watching them eat.
Okay. It tastes really good. But,
Good food here, like I said.
I will wait till they both finish eating it and then tell them what it is.
I did pay him, right?
he didn't ask you for anything yet.
Nah.
It's free.
Well, I'm still going to slide him the 3 copper. Or
Oh,
4.
Shit.
Wait,
Okay, so that's what's
what is it?
happening.
No, you said 2 copper
Yep.
for the food. So I'll slide him the 2 copper pieces.
Without missing a beat. And he doesn't even look in your direction. And he puts his hand up on the counter and takes the money.
I did something I'm gonna regret later.
Oh, good. All right.
I mean, you're Dragonborn. You'll be fine.
I mean, in D&D Beyond.
We're not going to be here to see the result of that roll. No, we're not going to be here. It's still
Wait.
trying to queue up 3 other rolls that haven't come through yet. We're not seeing the end of that.
But why? Anyways, James, when you get a chance, I need you to roll Constitution saving throw.
Who?
James.
James?
The human in the
Constitution.
group.
Are you doing all right?
He's apparently losing a tooth.
Oh. I was about to say, is he rolling a Constitution saving throw in real life too?
Yeah. He sure is.
I hope he gets better.
I remember losing teeth still. Not fun.
I mean, I've seen grown men lose teeth.
And all right. So I want you to roll one more Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
I don't think he can get
That's
much lower than
enough.
that.
Can't get any worse than that. So,
That's
So-
pretty much as far as he's going.
You guys look over at James, and he suddenly projectile vomits and then proceeds to just collapse unconscious right into his own puke.
I'm gonna go pick him up.
Oh,
Hey, barkeep, you got a room I can stick him in?
Greg actually looks fairly amused. Like, yep, 5 copper up.
All right, I'll
I'll pay the 5 copper. It was my prank. I'll put this.
okay. I don't know. Are we all gonna sleep in one room? How big are these rooms?
All right, so
The blinker fluid.
before you get upstairs, I know it's just you and James at the moment. Is anyone else doing anything real quick?
I just want to tell Greg thanks for this. Is when I pay him.
He winks at you.
Just just gonna watch James do this and be like lightweight.
He practically died.
What was that? Sorry, I was having my own little personal chuckle.
Gotta look that one rolls, right?
What was the thing, Quack?
I was looked at James and just watching that'll happen. I'm just like lightweight.
All right. Is there anything you want to do, Royal, real quick, or no?
I would like to get a drink.
All right. So
Oh, we're going for round 2, are we?
you're ordering another drink from the bar. What do you order?
What is the order?
What's that?
What is there to order?
Probably generic booze. They might have some water or a glass of milk or something. You'll have to ask and see if they have what you want.
Excuse me.
Yes.
I'd like to know what you have available for ordering in terms of a drink.
Well, we have the bartender's special. We have alcohol
That sounds fun.
and water.
So grog and grog.
It's what?
Water, a bartender's special, and alcohol.
Can I try the bartender's special?
Absolutely. Kazi, you know what the bartender's special is. You know the buck.
I'm just sitting with a great big smirk in my face. what?
Should I be ready to carry a second person into a room?
Hold on. All right. So he puts a glass of liquid in front of you.
How much will this cost?
1 copper.
I'm going to give him the 1 copper.
He takes it.
As a character, I just want to mention that the first thing that he tried to do earlier was overcharge. That's the only hint I'm giving.
It is 1 copper. All right. Oh,
I've gotten the copper out. I'm going to take a sip of the drink.
all right. You immediately. Oh God. Okay. First, Constitution saving throw.
Lovely.
Do you follow your brother?
Oh shit, 10.
All right.
No, you're not
Yeah.
absolutely
Give me a
correct,
buck
but
more.
But, all right. It tastes like something rotten and putrid. You could swear to God there's hints of some kind of soap or something with you're not sure what it is. There's definitely alcohol in there too. Is that the taste of vomit too?
What
And
is
piss? Are you tasting piss right now? You vomit all over the place.
Does he pass out as well?
No.
What the fuck is this?
He picks up a bucket off the floor and puts it on the counter. There's a dirty rag in it. He goes, bartender special.
I am going to look up in realization. Is this bucket bartender special?
Mop water?
All right. Now I need you to roll another Constitution saving throw.
Sounds good.
Just looking up at Greg, I ask, is that still containing the stuff from this morning too?
He nods. You barely keep.
I just say yes.
You barely keep the vomit down. Like just you almost puke all over the place again. He picks up the rag and he starts scooping up the puke that you just vomited out a half second ago and scraping it off into the bucket on the side of the rim.
Piece of shit.
Bartender special about to be crazy.
You're unconscious.
You got what you asked for.
Jesus Christ. All right. Anything else, Royal?
The chances.
he starts
You
pouring
paid
you
to drink vomit and soap water mixed with alcohol.
he starts pouring a cup of something from one of the actual barrels behind him, and he hands you a glass of what is obvious an actual drink.
Not the fucking puke water from the floor.
To wash it down.
Well,
A drink.
character, remember that this morning from my story I told you, he killed people in here, so he would have mopped their blood and everything up in also. So when I asked if it was the same as from earlier today, all
Yeah,
their like guts and everything is going to be in that
I
water
put two and two
also.
together.
I'm gonna just verbally state out loud, is this what I get for being curious as to what alcohol tastes like before drinking from the actual drink?
You take a drink from it, and it's actually really smooth, but it also kind of feels like you're drinking fire a little bit. And
Spicy.
yeah,
Why is it spicy?
yeah, just like that.
Delicious.
He gets a good laugh. Greg's like, maybe the overworlders aren't too bad.
What?
It's mostly it.
The breath of fresh air.
Yeah. All right.
That's great. That is fucking awesome.
I'm still determinedly trying to get his attention to give me stronger shit.
Well, why don't you ask for the bartender special?
Greg has very obviously looked at you many times, Quack,
And regarding your existence.
and has completely ignored you.
Oh. Okay. That's fucking great.
It's fucking wonderful.
Oh, all right. Hunter, you have reached the stairs upstairs with James' unconscious body in tow.
I just go put
now,
him in the room.
now we just gotta wait and see what everyone else is doing.
I think that I've about had my fun, so do I know how big these rooms are and if there will be space for everybody in them, or
Okay, so
I should order another room?
a lot of the times with the rooms in the Undercity, it's actually like one big room with a handmade, exceptionally large mat on the floor that they just expect everyone to sleep on. You're not renting a room, you're renting the authority to sleep somewhere upstairs.
Okay, so I should still pay the 5 copper
Yeah.
for a place to sleep.
So it's
Alright, so
it's basically
I'll pay
like
for-
a padded room that you just pass out in.
I'll pay for me and Royal since I went and played a prank on him also.
Okay.
So I'll pay 1 silver for me and Royal.
Hey.
All right. He just takes the money. He doesn't say anything about it. And so is everyone going upstairs to go to bed?
I'm still trying to get some strong.
All right. So
No one's
everyone
even
but
about
Quack
that
heads.
alcohol fucker that was looking at the elf girls or at the elf girls dress or skirt.
Marcus.
Can I? What?
Go ahead, Royal.
I would like to ask Quack if he needs assistance with anything. Or I don't remember their name. Sorry.
I don't think I do.
Okay.
I desperately.
I mean, if you were listening, the guy did say what all drinks he has here. So
Water, the bartender special, and alcohol.
and you've already had one.
I am not a very smart warforged.
He's been hit a few times on the head.
So you're just like
I
sitting
have-
there with your cup in the air, like waving it about like a little kid.
I have an intelligence of 7.
Barely fucking human. Okay.
Yeah.
You are barely an intelligent creature.
Uh-huh. Brains got a little scrambled when half of my body got blown off.
Oh, lordy lord. I mean, we could definitely try putting you piece to piece together. Maybe your score will go up?
No, I was probably dumb as shit before that happened too, because I was meant initially as just a navigation tool on an elven ship.
Yeah.
I think that make you smarter, not stupid.
He only had to know basically up, down, left, and right.
Fair. Okay, fair.
I'm a fancy compass.
So
You're the fancy company. That's
to
great.
You compass.
to make sure I know what's going on, you went upstairs, right, Kazi?
Yes.
Okay. And James is unconscious, so he knows what's up.
I slumped him over my shoulder, just dragged him upstairs.
Yeah. The damn. Oh, fucking finally. Okay, Greta finally looks out and notices you, Quack, just dangling your cup at Crack. She's like, oh, come on, Crack. Give it something.
Bartender special.
Hey, I can't taste.
Greg does like a chuckle groan, like, he's amused, but he also, like, his fun was ruined. He tops you off again. This time from a different cask.
I'm gonna drink this one too. Like this, I don't really taste. It's just for the sensation of what alcohol does.
All right. Ooh, okay. Quack, I want you to roll Constitution saving throw.
I'm proficient.
There you go. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. 21 total.
That is... that's alcohol, all right. That's cleaning alcohol.
Which
Fucking rubbing alcohol.
it would kill a human, yeah, but it doesn't fucking matter to me.
That's about as strong as that shit can get.
It's like 90. It's 90 something proof.
Yep.
Some bullshit. Like,
90.9, I believe, is what it is.
It depends on the methods of making moonshine. Generally, it gets or to my knowledge, it would only get between 97 and 98, because going any higher is very likely to outright kill a person.
Except the hillbilly.
slam it down.
That is hillbillies. So it can get to like 99, it just doesn't usually.
Slam the fucking stein on the table. Another!
He just chuckles.
I ain't covering him.
Give me a silver.
Fucking toss the silver on the counter.
So
He just gives you the cask.
he basically just
Yeah.
gave you guys that.
I just you know how in like they'll have the tumbler glass
Yep.
and the bottle of brandy and they just keep like pouring it in the shot glass. I'm doing that with this keg and the stein. I'm just going at it.
So, you end up drinking the whole cask. And, I want you to roll Constitution saving throw one more time. Royal, did you go back up to the rooms, or are you hanging out with, Finrick?
Am I still
I'm
passed
back up
out?
to the rooms.
You went to the rooms, Royal?
Oh, I might be passing out this time.
Oh, okay.
18.
All right. You feel like you're going to pass out. You're thinking maybe, possibly, your conscience is getting to you a little bit, saying maybe you should go to bed, but not quite knocked out. Royal, just to verify, because my hearing sucks and it's hard to hear past noises, you said you were going to bed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Night-night.
So what do you choose to do? Quack.
I'm debating.
So can I assume he gave me the same thing Quack just drank?
No.
Okay.
Your character doesn't know that. Quack's character doesn't know that, but no, it wasn't the same thing.
Okay.
I'm done for tonight. But I want one of those tomorrow when we leave. This is the first time I've felt that in years. This is fucking great. I'm gonna stand up and try my very damnedest to walk straight upstairs.
All right. So it's been like an hour since Hunter went upstairs. You get on the staircase and you can see Hunter walking up the stairs with Kazi basically right behind him and James right behind him.
Oh, fuck.
And Royal is there. You know, obviously Hunter's carrying James. But everyone, real quick, roll wisdom.
Wisdom save or just wisdom?
It's wisdom saving throw.
20, dirty.
13.
17.
Wisdom.
15.
All right. Yeah,
Yeah.
wisdom.
Regular or savings throw?
Saving throw.
It's my proficiency.
You can use.
Oh, that didn't help much.
Okay. So everyone but Royal immediately realizes this is sus as fuck.
That makes sense. My character's oblivious as well.
I
Yeah.
guess I'll check for magic.
I would like to also.
I don't know if I can,
All right.
but if I can, I also want to.
What the fuck
You're
is
passed
going on
out,
here?
man. You can't do shit.
Yeah, James, you're unconscious still.
I forgot.
That's fine. Shit, I forgot.
Oh, my sister's calling me.
Oh, you guys are checking for magic. My bad. Roll Arcana.
Alright.
Arcana?
Hunter said he was helping me, so I do that with advantage.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Oh, with
Just-
advantage, I'm proficient.
I got a 20. Not that.
Well,
just standing here. What the fuck is going on?
there's absolutely. You guys might as well be fucking swimming in magic right now. Matter of fact, now that you're paying attention, the air is kind of heavy. It feels almost deep enough to swim in. Like, if you don't breathe, maybe you'll even float.
I want to try that.
Hey, is Boss Man showing up again?
And that's it. for this session.
Oh, okay.